coming to you live from the stage. The hottest band in the land. The Publishers Crew Guy.
To the sweet spot.
What does it do? Boy, let's hit that intro or we're coming.
Welcome to the sweet spot.
Come on, get it spicy. Squeeze it.
Come sing the song. Man. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing out there tonight? Waiting for the intro to kick in for that Sweet Spot song. How y'all doing? You ugly? You good? You feeling nice? You feeling bad? Whatever it is. What's up with y'all out there? What's up with everybody on IG? What's up with everybody on Face of the Book? And what's up with everybody on YouTube? How you doing? Oh, and gotta give a shout out to my people over there on Twitch too. I forgot. It's like, man, we said what about us? How you doing, Miss Lady? How you doing over there on IG? What's up to everybody over there on Facebook? Welcome to the Sweet Spot. We like to thank you guys for coming out because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me tonight. And got a decent show for you. We're going to sit and talk about a couple of things that's been going on in the world right about now. What we like to do about this time is we like to talk about current events. So currently what's been going on right about now. Hold on, let's play some tunes in the background, you know. There we go. Well, we got the show popping off. Yeah. A popular subject right now. Goddamn train coming. A popular subject right now is the young lady who decided that it would be a good idea to put Gorilla Glue in her hair. I don't know what's up with all that. I mean, some buffoon, asshole, idiot type clown shit. And then to try to blame the Gorilla Glue company for saying that they should have a disclaimer or whatever, or like a warning label to say don't put in your hair. These are things that you live and you learn. When you are a youngster, they'll teach you. See, when your mother told you not to touch the stove, it was too hot, it would burn you for sure. Now, when your mom told you don't touch the stove, if it's too hot, get out the kitchen. And what you would do? You get your ass out that motherfucking kitchen, right? You would get out that kitchen, and the reason why you would get your ass out of that kitchen is because you didn't want to get burned, right? Your mom say, hot burn, don't touch that stove. So think of it like this. Why should somebody have to remind you not to put no damn Gorilla Glue in your fucking hair? What? Where they do that at? She's like, I'm gonna try some now. These bitches out here, they got the game fucked up. I went to the store, I seen some girl grab Gorilla de Moco. I said, bitch, I'm gonna change the game and get Gorilla Glue. Yeah, bitch, you don't know nothing about that. My shit gonna be laced down, slicker than motherfucking Jermaine Jackson in '85. I'm telling you, motherfucker, on some real shit. Now, you feel me, fam? You feel me? Out here putting Gorilla Glue on your shit. Who told you to do that? I pity fool. Come on, man. Y'all know better than that. Now, little mama, what you think you was finna do? You thought you was getting me cracking with Gorilla Glue? Nah, she looked over there, had some Gorilla Glue in her hair looking like Curious George after a while, though. Went from wearing Gorilla Glue looking like Curious George to looking like Myra off of motherfucking Martin. Talking about my hair look good. It sure do look good, Myra. For reals? Your hair look good, girl. Okay. Over there talking about, look like the bitch off a ghost, talking about, oh, that's your hair. You changed your hair. Orlando, you like it? It's autumn sunrise. What the fuck? Fuck, she over there put Gorilla Glue in her hair, thought it was autumn sunrise and shit. Like, come on, man. We gotta do better than this. And then she wants to sue the Gorilla Glue company for her dumbass mistakes. Now, I may have been born yesterday, but goddamn it, I stayed up all night, motherfucker. And I know for a fact
It's dead. That's what.
that you don't put no damn Gorilla Glue in your fucking hair. Like, come on, man. Now they have Gorilla Gel, and that shit is in Spanish. So you can't read the motherfucker. So if you bought some shit that you couldn't read and you didn't understand, like, come on. Like you went to the store and bought the shit and got it all the way home and didn't realize that it was the shit ain't even sold in the same section. You had to go out of your way. Zoom in. Look me in my eyes, people. She had to go out of her way to get this stuff because they not even sold in the same fucking aisle.
Yeah,
You said she wanted to put it on her hair.
I believe she did. You know what I'm
She
saying?
had to. Like
She
that's
looked
some typical nigga shit though. Like stereotypical, like ignorant black people type shit. I love my people, but come on, that's some more ignorant shit. And they should have put on it, I needed my hair to be looking slick. She thought she was cute for the moment, and she probably was. She was popping at a party and thought, like, you know what, I'll put that Gorilla Glue on my shit real brief. Let me see how that's gonna hold that down. And it really held it down though. Held the motherfucker down like a toxic baby daddy. You feel me? Can't use Gorilla Glue to put up in your hair. You seem stupid, boo. Look like a dumbass, yeah. But really putting Gorilla Glue in your shit will fuck your hair up quick. Have you going to the hospital? Trying to seek a lawsuit or something. Like that's cold game. How you gonna sue somebody because of your stupidity? Now, I had a friend who said, well, what about the person that burnt the roof of their mouth, when they drank McDonald's coffee? And that's an interesting question. So with it to my boy Sonny Goodman. Sonny Goodman over there on IG. Now, my homegirl did bring up, a really good point. She said, you know, about the people that burnt the roof of their mouth, but drinking out the McDonald's cup, and they were able to sue. Well, the thing is, that is true, but I mean, that's true. We do have it where we were taught that, 9 times out of 10, a cup is hot. But I guess in that person's defense, they were able to, I guess, I guess in their defense, it was one of those situations where I guess they would go in some days and it wouldn't be as hot, so the temperatures was different. It was warm one day, hot another day. So I guess that was the whole thing on how they were able to win that. With this situation, she knew what the fuck she was doing. Somebody said, when is the band coming to Vegas? Shit, when is the coronavirus gonna gonna lift up? The coronavirus out here fucking everything up for us. I'm gonna keep it 100. We really try, we're really trying to get everything popping right now. What we're doing is that we're actually in a studio, just mixing and mastering this album. Hey, the sweet spot when that shit comes out, I want y'all to Cop that shit, though. For real. Please do it. Also, too, I'm gonna come out with my own line of light up tennis shoes. Yes, sir. My own brand. Even if you can steal the idea, but you can't steal the vision. You feel me? Ooh, it's hot. It's hotter than fist grease. It's hotter than a crackhead running from the police in the middle of the summertime. Yes, sir. How y'all doing out there tonight? Feel free to chime in, holler at your boy. Let me know how you feel. If you feel good, bad, or ugly. If you got some questions you want to ask us, we want y'all to feel free to ask. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He said these shoes are sicker than said he's sicker than somebody with the flu, posted in the igloo with no shirt on and don't know what to do. Ooh, that's cool. You know, said he's sicker than a cancer patient. You know, I don't want to say that. We might get banned. I'm sorry. I apologize. Mike, can you please give me the toilet flush on that one? Just flush it all. Just flush a nigga's whole dreams down the drain. That little bullshit ass line I said. It's so insensitive. You know. Oh shit, we had 110 viewers. What is up, everybody? Yeah, how y'all doing out there tonight?
What?
You know, welcome to the sweet spot. Yeah, welcome to the sweet spot. How y'all doing? Oh, damn, we down to one viewer. We was at 110, we down to one. Niggas are like, oh, no, we hopping about this motherfucker. This nigga was too animated. That's cool, though. That's cool. Like I said, we want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Thank all of those that have been in here. You know, welcome to the sweet spot. We do this every Thursday night. Hey, Mike, what was that we was on when we had 110 viewers? There's no way in the world that all those people just dipped out real quick and dropped down to one. Hey, but that was kind of dope, though. That was kind of exciting. Let's go and let's see what other subjects we can pull up that's going on in the wacky world of social media. Turn down the lights inside my head. Feel me? I want y'all to sit and vibe out with us on this beautiful Thursday night with your boy DJ Lamar Smooth on 94.7 on 25.5 Eastside Radio. Michelle Burr, what you over there cooking? You guys give a shout out, say what's up to my big sister Shell Bird over there, part of Funkalicious, as she's in her kitchen cooking right about now. What you over there burning up?
Burning up some broccoli and carrots.
For the burn of some broth.
This
So,
is
so
got
is the
some
broccoli a part of the diet that you've been on?
detox, not diet.
Oh, okay. Oh, detox. Okay, my bad. Maybe
You know, I'm tripping. I know you right, Nova. Like,
He
no,
said, he said the magic was turning up.
I totally forgot.
That's good. He said burn because you sure was about to
He
burn
made
something.
Nova remember she had some food.
Luckily, you put the foil on here.
So I was like, wait a minute, I'm talking about food. Where's my food at?
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna probably throw some portobello mushrooms in there
Okay.
and some peppers, sweet peppers. But basically, we found like these Jamaica tortillas. Who would have thought
Okay,
they
okay.
make tortillas out of Jamaica?
Mm.
Yeah, so if you
Mm.
want to go, you know, raw with just veggies and a veggie tortilla, get the Jamaica tortilla.
I'm not sure, so man.
Now tell them what is that again. You know, you got to repeat it 3 times so you can be able to get it into their brain.
You said
You got to be able to repeat it 3 times so they can be able to get it into their brain.
Jamaica tortillas.
Jamaica tortillas, yeah, girl. Girl. Said
What?
I make it.
Somebody's fucking.
Jamaica tortillas. Said I'm gonna get me some Jamaican. Yeah. Feel like one of them old school singing. Yeah. You gotta hold that. Yeah. Yeah. No way. Show me. I like to give a shout out to Singles Gin because I drink it, and they're paying before. I actually gonna give a shout out to the Remy and the Martin. You know, not Martin Luther King, but Martin Remy. Shout out to Martin Luther King though, too. So what's up with y'all? How y'all doing out there tonight? Hope y'all feeling good as the vibes kick in. Hope you chilling out with your boy Lamar Smooth over here on this beautiful Thursday night. I know the goddamn planes when to drop their fucking chemtrails in the motherfucking sky. Now let's talk about that shit earlier. Cause I was sitting over here, yeah, I'm about to go on a rant. I'm about to go on a rant right about now. How about to go upon a rant right about now? See, when I was sitting there early, I was in there chilling, looking like damn, I'm in my feelings. These motherfuckers know why. I was wondering, I couldn't see them fucking planes in the sky before, huh? But when I saw up in the sky, I was like, what the fuck? I seen some more chemtrail planes. Now people might say that I'm insane, but this is what it is. I gotta find another way to really just say Uh, I gotta really find a way to not trip, say what it is. Just different type of shit, just get in my mind quick. Like I'm sitting there enjoying the sun, soaking in my melanin, letting the vitamin D get into my skin so I can soak up the physical essence of a blessings. You know how I go. But when them fucking chemtrails went and blocked out the sun, they said, nah, you ain't getting no melanin, son. Melanation for dedication, medication, and education, making motivation for determination, infiltrating this nation that we trying to feel. They trying to find a whole nation that they trying to kill. Keep it real, because every time somebody dies, it's two babies born a minute. I know that I'm swimming in the pools, I'm all up in it. Trying to be finished, I'm in the mouth just like a dentist. You bad as fuck, bad like Dennis the Menace. Who got an apprentice? Who finished the sentence to doge off? You want to say that it's hard, but you can't doze off. I got a jump shot, free throw for the layaway. Yeah, I'm about to say, hey, the hood's go and play. We gonna go and play. Who gives a fuck? And who really cares? Cause if you really care, yeah, you would know for just what we feel, yeah. It's just the way that I think about the finer things. I know that I can't wait. It's just the way we chill when we looking for. Got me fading in this thing for sure. Oh, oh. I know just where I can be. You know that this is me. I'm just so in a pain. Feel know just how it is. I know just what is real. Got me high in the Tell me now, can I come down? Or am I gonna fall? Am I gonna fall? Yeah. Am I gonna float? Or will I come down from this cloud? Yeah. Now, will I come down from this cloud when I'm flying in the sky and I'm so high? Do you understand why? You gotta understand that the world is really crazy and they don't give a fuck about you like you think they do. They just want to try to act like they gonna really care true. But what they gonna do, they gonna really deceive you. They gonna mislead you. They gonna have you do some crazy shit and have you fucked up. And what we need to understand is that we could be better human beings if we just pay attention to others and care about them. This whole pandemic has gotten us, man, got us a little bit beside ourselves. You feel me? Got motherfuckers thinking they better than somebody else. Like, don't touch me, you're too close. It's funny how before the beginning of last year, everybody was all up each other's ass. Niggas was talking about eating the booty and all that just before the beginning of last year, right? Now motherfuckers talking about, no, you're too close. No. We need to come together. And now we're separated. 6 feet apart. They want you 6 feet apart so they can have you 6 feet deep. Let me say that again. They want you 6 feet apart so you can be 6 feet deep. Now, people are like, oh, well, what does that mean? They want you to be afraid. They want you to have fear. If you think about it, stress is the leading cause of death. So if you stressed out a lot more, what does that lead to? Being sick. So give it all you got. You know what? I'm gonna say a toast. I want to give a toast to this one toast for the asshole, 2 toasts for the good folks. Let's give a toast for the scumbags and all the people that I know. You know, but it's to life. And the joy it brings. Let's give a toast to life, y'all. So here's to life. You feel me? I let me light this blunt up. We're gonna have a blunt light blunt toast. Every joy it brings. So here's to life. Feel me. So you make me think about it. You make me feel that this whole world got my best interest written out around you. But when you come, girl, I don't know what to do. Think about the things in a certain way. Is it things? It's life. Every joy it brings. Everything. So here's to life. So be ready. To relax and ready. So here's to life. Here's to life and everything. Every joy it brings. So here's to life. Oh, We got Brian, the innate one, who's trying to join the stream. Let's bring Brother Darkness. Darkness is spreading, ladies and gentlemen. Darkness is in here, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, what you
What up,
want?
though?
No, get out of
We in
here.
here. We here.
You swallow your spit. Here, take this cup right here. Take that cup right here. Why would I take the damn cup, fool? Get up out of here before you get rolled up on, player. Why every episode gotta be an appearance by Lil Jamal doing something random?
The highlight of the show.
Right. I would say it
Yeah,
wouldn't be.
Jamal said not every episode. I wasn't here last episode. Little motherfucker might told you come on here and be no goddamn political correct motherfucker telling me about what episode you was on.
So listen, he really wanted to crash it at my house too, and I stopped him. No,
See you over there, your auntie done told on you. See, niggas know your tricks. Your auntie done told on you. You was gonna crash the episode. He crashes every episode. Like goddamn. Shit.
We in here.
He's supposed to be on the other side of the house. He ain't supposed to be on this side of the house. He's supposed to be way somewhere else. Shit. Tell you like this, America.
Say those right.
It's a goddamn America. Shit. So how you doing out there, Brian? Over there looking like Cyrex. Nigga looking like Cyrex from Mortal Kombat.
Hey, doing real good. Doing real good. A lot of job prospects have come my way, thankfully. So I'm about to be a Jamaican up in here, working like 2 or 3 jobs for like the next 2, 3 months. What's
Got the
going on?
robot sounds going, Cyrex.
I was telling you earlier on the new Mortal Kombat, they actually have a Cyrax who's a human. I think they do, and he's a black dude.
Nigga about to do a fatality.
Damn, I think my
Finish.
battery don't work.
Fatality.
Uh,
Said about to do a fatality. Animality.
Brutality.
Give him an uppercut and be like, whoopsie.
Yeah.
Whoopsie. Nigga was nigga pop out the screen like this. Be out the screen.
It's just like all on the side. Yeah.
I'm gonna pop out like this. Nigga pop out the screen be like,
You tripping. You tripping. Oh, man. So what's going on with y'all tonight?
the same thing we do every night, Pinky. Trying to take over the world. Is that so great, Nerf? I have a question, Bray. What is it, Pinky? What are we gonna do? Try and take over the world. Hey, I wonder if that's the same motherfucker that does Squidward. Like, barnacles.
I don't know, but I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't put it past him.
My aching barnacles. God damn it, SpongeBob. Oh, Squidward? Yes, Patrick. You wanna go jellyfishing with me and SpongeBob? I would never go jellyfishing with the likes of you. Looking ass nigga.
Oh, man.
Hey, what you got cracking on, man? Hey, what do you think about? We were talking about that old Gorilla Glue, Curious George head looking ass bitch that went and did that bullshit and trying to sue the company now. Niggas
Yeah,
like, what you doing?
I don't know what's up with her. Honestly, that's some stupid stuff. Because like who, why would you ever think about putting that stuff on your head? Like I don't
You
even
know
know
why? You know why? She thought it was autumn sunrise.
what is that.
Oh, you ain't never seen Ghost?
No,
What the fuck? You ain't never seen Ghost? With
you
Whoopi the
said ghost.
Goldberg? With your
You said
auntie?
oh. You said ghost. I
No,
misheard you.
not
Yeah, I
not
see it.
Power. Not Power Ghost. I'm talking about the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze.
Who ain't seen Ghost?
With the
I seen it. I seen it.
oh my
I seen it.
darling, you was a fall is for home in our
I didn't see Power.
No.
No, I seen it.
Nigga, that's the scariest depiction of hell ever. And
What?
the
Oh,
motherfucking demons come dragging nigga down the hill. What the fuck? We was terrified of that shit. Nigga, you better not. I wasn't scared of nothing else. I wasn't scared of no Chucky. I wasn't scared of no Jason. None of that shit. But I was scared of them niggas, and I was scared of Candyman.
hey,
And when you
Candyman.
look back on the Candyman movie, Candyman was so motherfucking gangster. Do you know Candyman didn't even kill that many people in the movie? That like he really only killed like 3, 4 people the whole movie, but nigga, that was so gangster. How like I ain't never seen no shit like that. You only killed 3, 4 people the whole movie, and nigga, it's just like fuck it. Yeah, I did that. That's what it is. Rest of you niggas gonna be terrified. But those 3, 4 killings that he did was enough to like be terrified of. Cause you ain't now never seen no shit like that.
Nope.
Grown ass player coming up in there with a motherfucking hook. Nigga just the fuck, nigga like a dirty ass nigga off Skid Row with a hook killing niggas. The fuck. Like, Lito, was that you? Yeah, baby, I came to give me some dope, nigga, but you got to die. What you mean, baby? You got to die, baby. I got this hook right here, you know. Nigga, I'm hooked on this crack. Nigga, I got the hook while you hooked on crack, baby. Got the whole thing on, the whole shebang. Like, these niggas out here tripping. But yeah, man, that shit is crazy, though. That goddamn female want to put that shit in her hair and then want some sympathy. See, I'm telling you, everybody do shit for clout and
Gorilla
cat.
Glue. Gorilla Glue.
I don't know how.
Gorilla glue.
Man,
Come on.
she was looking like Christmas of last pass with that.
Nah, for real. No, look like Nightmare Before Halloween looking head ass nigga. Like on some real shit. The Grinch that stole Halloween.
She was looking like a hair press on hair glue.
Oh man.
I'm telling you, she like look like one of them little girls off them Just For Me bottles. That Just For Me. You don't remember that shit when you was little kids?
Oh
Like
man.
Yeah,
she just took a whole bunch of Let's Jam and just put her head in the freezer and just said, fuck it, like swing. I'm dead
man,
ass serious. This motherfucker could be a break dancer back in the day, like just slide on the back of the forehead. I ain't never
man,
it's only 2 motherfuckers I seen do that. It's one of the
Man.
homies from back in the day. This nigga slid on his forehead without no grief, no nothing, on Hollywood Boulevard, bald head ass nigga, and that bitch now. I'm dead
man,
ass serious. She gonna be sliding on that motherfucker like she gonna be the new Avenger. They gonna call her like Slick Back. That's a real pimp name, Slick Back. Like on some real shit.
man, she gave her own self a fatality with that one.
Man.
Over there looking like got her head. I'm dead ass serious. She put on a black mask and her head over there got her looking like Noob Saibot. Look like Noob Saibot from
You
Mortal
said,
Kombat and shit.
Man.
Talking about finish him.
yeah, she fatality herself, flawless victory. You know what I'm
Brutality, flawless victory, all that. All that.
Hey, you know what happened though? Look like Montaro came over there and did like a big ass horse kick to the top of her, then split her. Look, hey, the way her head look like now look like somebody that peeled her muffin cap back blue. I'm like, okay, okay.
So
There
there
we go.
you do that
Shell bird.
Jamaica shell. Got that corn. Yeah,
I see you.
What is
here we
that?
go. And this is a collard green wrap.
Eating up all the collard greens.
Oh,
All the hard,
All the hog mogs. I
no
love
hard
beef.
Hey, I wonder what Gorilla Glue fix for dinner time. You know what I'm saying? Because everything that she does seem like it's unnatural. So
Hey, you know what
I
kind of
wonder
weed she smoke?
what
ah,
kind
Gorilla
of
glue.
she's probably smoking. She's probably smoking that synthetic.
I was
Hey,
thinking I
she's
was.
smoking on that synthetic Gorilla Glue. She's smoking on that synthetic Gorilla Glue. That's why she put that.
yep, yep,
Your favorite strand of weed is what? Gorilla glue.
yep. Oh man,
Yeah, Gorilla glue.
yeah, bro. I mean,
On
I don't
there
know.
looking like I'm a real boy.
But see, this is the shame about that though. The shame about that though is how many other people are out there doing stupid type of shit like this
Hey, that dumb
that
bitch
aren't
that
filming
went
it.
over. Hey, no, you know what? I got
That
another
aren't
one.
filming it.
This dumbass female waxed her motherfucking pussy with some gorilla glue tape and her shit. Yeah, yeah,
Bro,
all that. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that, but why is people doing this though?
I don't know what was with the goofiness with these people, but huh, when it comes down to it, I really do feel like it's a certain percentage of Americans that are really doing that stupid shit. Probably even over the
You
world.
want to know what the shame is? People got no shame. It's
But she
anything
really
just
documented
to
it
be
though. Like it was a thing to do.
famous.
So there must be other people out there that she knows that might be doing that stuff. Because if you notice in the video, she was like,
They
this is a
just
message to
want to
people
be
out here thinking that they can
famous.
use Gorilla Glue. She's talking to her fan base right there
They
with that
just want
message.
to be famous. They do shit just to be famous. They want to be famous. These niggas ain't got no shame in their motherfucking game. I'm dead ass serious. Like for real. Wow, this lady out here putting motherfucking gorilla glue all on her head and shit.
Oh,
You got another motherfucker and waxed her goddamn pussy with gorilla glue. It's like,
that's
I
fine.
mean, with gorilla glue tape. What is the world coming to? These is our people, man. These is our people. These are well melanated people that we supposed to love. We supposed to give these people like some better direction or some kind of guidance or some shit. Cause this is like an absolute travesty of all travesty. Shout out to Wilson Side. You feel me? But on some real shit, man. This is like acid 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
All,
14,
all,
15, 16,
all the
17,
numericals.
18, 19, 20, all the way to 100. Not 100, but 100. Nigga, I'm black. Say 100. You keep that shit 100. You mean 100? No, motherfucker, 100, nigga. I know your ass over there looking at me, Brian. You all politically correct motherfucker. You over there
What?
looking at me like, dude, like, it's really 100, bro. But I'm gonna just let you have that. It's all right, though. You're gonna let me have it. Let me have my victory. Like I said. And I'm talking to my peoples. I'm talking to my peoples out here putting gorilla glue, putting foreign subjects on them foreign objects or whatever the fuck, just like doing weird shit just to look good. And you don't have to do that. You know, you heard the term back in the day, you ain't gotta lie to kick it. You know, you ain't gotta lie to kick it, baby girl. If your hair ain't, on sleek, not on fleek, but sleek, your hair ain't on sleek, baby girl, it's cool. I was gonna say, be careful in that chair. I know you good. Like on some real shit. Like that shit is an absolute travesty. I'm dead ass serious. And the reason why, because it ain't gotta be this way. It don't. We gotta do better. You know? You gotta love the skin that you in. Or you'll start doing some shit like putting gorilla glue on your hair. I'm serious, man. You know, you gotta love who you are. You know, just saying, we got these dudes out here on some birch big shit. Oh damn no, man. Oh, all right. So what y'all think about this? Said
What?
Russell Wilson admits his biggest fear is losing Sierra.
Well, Shouldn't have said that. Oh well, simp mode, nigga.
Oh. I mean, does he
Ain't
mean
nothing
like
wrong.
her dying? If in that way, then I can understand. Like that's some very admirable type shit. Some real love hug wolf type shit. You feel me? That I can get on board with that. But if he talking about he worried about losing her to another nigga, then you already lost. You Russell motherfucking Wilson, my nigga. You don't gotta be. You ain't what you worried about losing her. If it's to another man, you don't have to worry about that, man. You $150 million player. You feel me? A real player, not just a player in the literal sense. I'm talking about some player type shit. I'm talking about some real like nigga. You a real bona fide football player, nigga. You the player. You're the quarterback, motherfucker. You're a running Super Bowl winning quarterback of this motherfucker right here's favorite team up top. Seattle gang, I give a shout out to to the motherfuckers. They
Oh,
ain't
they
been
have,
shit since the Legion of Boom been gone. Bro. Ever since the homie Marshawn Lynch ain't been on the team, they ain't did nothing.
Damn. Hey, but we've been making it to the playoffs though, so I'm gonna
hey,
take
Hey,
that
I
for
ain't
now.
gonna lie though. I mean, I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. We ain't did shit since Ray Lewis retired. So, we did something. I look at it like this. For me, if you don't win, you lose. There's no such thing as second place. It means there's only a winner and everybody else that lost.
Pretty much, I'm like,
Nigga, like, oh, well, we came in second place. I'm like, fuck, nigga, but did you win? And that's what it means. Fuck all that second place participation trophy shit. We was on the sorry ass goddamn semi pro team. Got our ass whooped every week. But you know what we did? We got our ass whooped some more. And you know what else happened?
Y'all
Got blew the fuck out.
know,
You know what else happened too? Niggas got ran over. I did. I'll admit it. I got ran over. Nigga, you better not laugh. Nigga, you was the fucking quarterback of that team. Fuck
I'm
you over
laughing
here talking
because
about, nigga.
nigga, it happens to
We was
anybody
all
and
ass
everybody, nigga. What
together.
you talking about?
Nigga, we went down with the shit, motherfucker. You go down, I went down, you go down too. Nigga, we all go down. Nigga, it's way bigger than Nino Brown. The very reason you go that way, bro. Thank you, little ugly dude. Go in there before you
I
get
gotta get a hold of my.
praise. But nah, man, like I think it's kind of crazy though. That Russell would admit that publicly. Who the fuck is over there looking like a goddamn creep and a perv in the middle of the night doing some shit like this?
Who?
Nigga look
Future?
like Mr. Burns right about now. A nigga
Who?
Future.
Future? You don't give a
Uh-huh.
damn about this shit,
I
bro.
know you ain't no punk ass hoe. I just said, oh yeah, you didn't want Russell Wilson, not me. Like, what the fuck this nigga say? Now, what's funny is these niggas are actually like some very articulate motherfuckers. But what they're doing is the same type of shit that they used to do back in the fucking day with the other shit. Hey, I'm gonna let my whole. Hey, I'm gonna. Hold on, everybody. How y'all doing out there? My boy just
Damn.
sent me a party invite on Twitch. Hey, what that shit do, player? What's up with it?
What's up? What's up, player?
Shit, I'm live on Twitch right now doing my podcast and shit.
That's nice, bro.
Say what's up to the peoples.
What's up? What's up?
Y'all can hear
You
the
were
little.
playing rec or what?
Shit, I might hop on. Yeah, I'll hop on rec.
Alright, cool. Let's put the disc in.
So let me ask y'all real quick. What do y'all think about the I'm not trying to get political or anything, but how do
Man,
y'all
you are
feel
trying to get
about
political. Nigga, you
nah
say
nah
you ain't trying to get political, then get political.
look, you didn't even let me say anything. So how you gonna not let me say something about what I know I was gonna say something about? Like I was saying before I was really interrupted. Anyways,
That's what you was talking about.
I'm not going to get political, but I want to dive into what's happening to America. That's why I know it's not political. what's happening to America right now, as we can see, is it's still a division, and we still have something that needs to be accounted for. That attack on the Capitol, they've already tried to round up everybody, right?
Hmm.
I'm really wondering what the next step for this nation is because it's going to be the next few steps that are coming ahead. To me, is going to be trepidatious because of the fact that I mean, one, you can't let this man get away with what he did. You feel me? The way that he incited the violence. If he's not reprimanded, or if he doesn't speak for it, I really do think it's going to set a dangerous precedent on all levels. You feel me? So that's why I just want to get y'all's opinion because this is some freaky history that we're witnessing right now. Seeing all this hate coming back, but not only that, powerful people are exhibiting their hate, or not their hate, but their willingness to fuel that hate, if you will.
I mean, I look at it like this. That motherfucker ain't really doing nothing that much different than what we used to. You feel me? What is he doing that's really that much different? You feel me?
What
Keep
do
it
you mean by that?
1,000. I mean, only thing he did was just let these retarded motherfuckers let his fans storm the goddamn Capitol building. See, they don't give a fuck unless it affects them. You feel me? That's why I didn't feel bad that they stormed the Capitol building. But I just look at it like this. If it was a bunch of blacks and Hispanics that ran up in that motherfucker, bang, bang, shotgun, me
Yep.
right here, one day, by myself, one gun, one bullet, two shots, bang, bang, can't get shot, wake up, go to sleep, whatever the fuck, however it go. You ready to go night night, nigga? That's how it's gonna go. Feel me? That's how I would have went. Let just me and you ran up in that motherfucker, just us two.
Man,
Just me and you alone say we about to take over this bitch.
you would have never heard the story.
Nigga, nah, never. Let alone the police let us up in the motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
But I mean, this is the thing. What's gonna happen with the country? They're gonna tell everybody you gotta shut the fuck up. You can't talk about nothing. You can't hurt people's feelings. You can't hurt their feelings, okay? So you can't shoot jokes on motherfuckers no more. So don't you dare try to shoot a joke on a nigga or his feelings gonna get hurt.
Pretty
And
much.
they gonna sue you. They gonna put you under the jail if you tell a nigga he look like Cyrax off of Mortal Kombat.
This nigga tripping.
You get put in jail for shit like that.
This nigga tripping.
You tell a bitch she got her mama, her sister got honey boo boo mama mouth, or her uncle look like honey boo boo, got a Gerber baby face. Like, you can go, you get banned for that. Cancel culture, you feel me?
Yeah.
You cannot say anything that they do not agree with because if you do such, you will get canceled. If you tell somebody that their little brother look like Lil Wayne in the pro club without any dreads, you won't get in trouble for that. You better
So
not
that's how
say
you.
anything like that.
So that's how you feel about cancel culture now. That's how you think it's gonna progress in the near
Cancel
future.
culture, what the fuck? I ain't gonna cancel. I'm not worried about no goddamn cancel culture. Who the fuck are
That's
they?
what you. That's what you're
Who
talking
are
about.
they? Nigga,
That's
you know
what you're
why?
talking about.
Let me tell you. You know why? Because they got a crew, right? They got a crew. Cancel culture has a whole crew, right?
I don't know.
Don't they? No. They got a crew that rolls with them, right?
I don't know.
Well, see, this is the thing. They got a crew. And my name is Jamal. And I'll fuck that crew up. Where they at? That's all I want to know. Is where the fuck they at?
Get your
Twitter
Twitter
fingers.
fingers ready. Get your
Twitter
Twitter
fingers,
fingers
I ain't
involved.
even on Twitter. You can't cancel me, nigga. I ain't on Twitter. And Facebook been trying to shut me down. Metro can't get me off this corner. Metro can't get me off this corner. I've been on this motherfucker for years. For years. Ready to set it off, nigga.
Hey,
And you
I'm
don't
gonna be
remember
right
Bum
back.
Fight?
Yeah, I gotta go and
Hey,
get my
remember that
bathroom real
nigga?
quick.
Hey, remember Homeboy set up there and beat up that PT Cruiser with the crowbar?
This
Told him,
nigga
Metro
tripping.
can't get me off the corner. I'm about to set it off.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back.
Hey, you fucking go to jail for shit like that now, nigga. You do some bum fight shit. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers was filming what the fuck we make smokers doing. Shit, hold on. Let me get up out of. Let me get up out this league real brief. Damn, that's some fire ass weed. How the fuck this dude go? What's time to turn up the instrumentals, y'all? Yeah. Low mama dominatrix, but I don't say shit. She got me moving hella smooth like the Matrix. It's within my system. I know I got the rhythm. These motherfuckers talking shit, but fuck your algorithms. You wanna go and do your thing, well that's really cool. But you ain't fucking with Smoke, and I can see it's true. I got them girls just swimming up in the swimming pool. You know we smoke that medical, smoking on that better. We fake as fuck. You see that? Niggas in the front in the B-Mac, and she wanna get B-Mac, and she wanna get me Mac. But you niggas is crazy as fuck, looking like you rocking the V-neck. What you singing is screaming and crying, nigga, you're dying. I'm looking like I'm Pokemon, and I'm catching them all, crossing them over till they fall. I'm breaking them bitches off. I'm all in the drawers now. Nigga, I don't need to do that. I'm a cool cat. Tell me where you move at. Nigga, I'ma keep it smooth back. Who the fuck you think you is? You be smoking on that bullshit, nigga, pancakes, loose domino. Facts, yeah, you got that ass chest, bouncing like a check, yeah, diamonds on my neck, but you say you got an effect, what you got it, go and get it, I'm about to go kill it, nigga, I'm piling up in the pen. Now tell me who I am, I'm the coolest dude, girl, you know that I'm the man, rolling up, smoking stuff, you know it, yeah, I gotta sing something like a poet. Now, what we like to do about this time is, we like to smooth it on out. Now, what we like to do about this time is we like to smooth it on out. Yeah. Hey, shout out to everybody out there viewing this. How y'all doing tonight? Are you doing good? Are you doing all right? Now, I want y'all to feel the groove, feel the rhythm, and feel the waves, feel the vibe. You know, let that beat settle itself into your system. Yeah. What up? Yeah. I told you. Hey, shout out to TWZ Productions. Hey, Rasar, you gonna bust a freestyle real quick? What up with it?
Just vibe to this beat. You to this beat.
My bad, fam. I didn't hear you. What you say?
Just vibe to this beat. Say fit it from my head to my feet. Yeah. Most of these house niggas is weak. Yeah.
We play rec. I'm gonna play big dude. I think I'm gonna do rec because I ain't gonna be able to focus the whole time if we play
You
neighborhood since I'm doing my stream. What you want?
yeah, put the topic up there. Look at the hot topic. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hold on real quick. Circumstances to make a move. Are you gonna get off your side?
What up with you? What's up, bro?
Chilling, chilling,
What's been good
chilling.
with
A lot of job opportunities coming my way, thankfully. So I'm just gonna try and invest in one of them. It's a little cannabis dispensary we got over here in the valley. So it's a great little spot. It's a great little brand. It's a growing brand. So I've already started investing in a Coinbase, that Ethereum and Bitcoin and whatnot. So I want to
Oh,
try and diversify my portfolio. And this company, my research that I've seen on this company really has been encouraging me to want to invest in their company. So I feel like the sky's the limit, especially with the mindset that we have with wanting to become successful and knowing how to breed that success.
that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Santa Clarita is allowing y'all to have a dispensary.
No, it's in our leader.
Our
Oh,
leader.
Yeah, it's in our leader. And the crazy thing was is when I applied on Indeed. There's a whole bunch of jobs for dispensaries on Indeed, but I applied and it was through their parent company, American Made, and
Oh,
they have like a bunch of other dispensaries that they distribute to. So one of their dispensaries is Lemonade, and that's in Arleta. You look it up on Weed Maps, you'll see it. I guess they've been growing their brand over the years, so pretty big. They go to this festival up north every year, so it's a big brand. Pretty cool.
okay.
Balls off.
Yeah, that's a good look right there.
Yeah. How are y'all
Yeah,
doing, y'all?
yeah, just shit, just maintaining. I just got off work
we
today.
I feel you.
doing detox.
Me and Shelly doing this detox. This is the 10th day. I'm doing with Shelly. Um, she's on the ones and twos when it comes to the food. I haven't
Yeah,
been cooking. I've just been eating out, but no dairy, no meat, just a raw vegan diet. You know what I'm saying? I got like
that's what's
what,
up.
20 days left? About 17. I think it's about I think it's about 17 more days left.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
what's up.
but everything consists of water, uh,
Herbs,
herbs,
natural herbs,
natural herbs. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
and then
natural herbs, veggie, fruit,
veggies, fruits. Hey, have you ever juicing and stuff like? Have you ever heard of a sour sop?
Sour sop.
Sour sop?
Yeah, yeah. The
salt,
fruit.
huh?
It's a fruit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I've heard of it. Yeah, sour sop.
Have you ate that before?
No, I haven't. I want to try it.
Yeah. Well, shit. We get these exotic fruits that ship to the house. I show it to
Please, please. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to get on tap with that because I mean,
you.
with me in the fitness, I work out a lot, so I definitely need to get my eating cycle on point.
I'm gonna show everybody what I'm looking like after I detox. But I've been doing my 100 push-ups every day and
Oranges.
my crunches, my 30-day ab crunches. But this is a sour sop.
Kind of looks like a
What it tastes like?
It's
yeah. What
really sweet.
you said it's really sweet.
Have you had a chamoya before? A chamoya?
A
I can't
chum-
remember if I have, but
Maya.
I
I
might
tell you,
have.
in man terms, the taste of this is kind of undescribable to me because this is the best fruit I ever had. Yeah, I could tell you is you got to taste it for yourself because if I were to try to describe this, it ain't really nothing. It's just like something that you ain't never had, but tastes really, really good. It doesn't look like it'll taste. It's good at all because of the outside.
It looks like a dinosaur egg. It's rough, spiky.
It looks
Yeah.
like a dinosaur egg. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, let's go inside.
But man, this is the best fruit I ever had ever in my life, bro. I'm gonna be honest with
So how much would it cost for me to get fruits like that
So we
shipped
have
to
free
me?
spot invites.
Movie?
Because, because it has cancer, it helps with cancer. properties in your body. So, like the leaf, you can drink it as a tea,
Before
and
you
Okay.
it helps.
Okay.
I just,
no, he asked you how much it would cost him if he bought.
that's what you said.
No,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was gonna let you finish, but yeah, how much would it cost for somebody to get those
Hold
fruits,
on.
those exotic fruits? Because I know it's in line with like what Doctor Sebi was endeavoring on,
Hmm.
having people on that diet to build an alkaline system to prevent things like cancer and other diseases. Um, how would one go about like how much does it cost to get those on a steady basis to somebody's house?
Well, for one box of this is $80 plus $50 of shipping. But you can
Oh,
go to North.
all right, come on.
You can go to Northgate and get it, but it doesn't last long because they freeze it and import it here.
yeah. So the
Change,
molecules change.
and it
Yeah,
tastes nasty.
So whenever you see this in a store, if it's frozen, don't buy it, bro. Don't buy
No,
it
no,
at all.
no. If it was
and
Like
and
if it's frozen, do
it's
not
not
buy it
gonna be
because
and
I,
how many come in a box?
depends on which one you want.
yeah, it
I got the small box, so
well just
uh,
tell them the small from
the
the medium to
small
the big.
box, three of these came in here, but look how big they are.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
huge.
So you can literally cut it up and save some in the fridge for yourself. And when they
yeah,
come, they're not ripe yet. So that's what helped too is they don't send you the ripe ones. They send you the ones that are like that are still like needing to be ripe.
yeah,
You know?
right, yeah, yeah.
No, we talking about sour stop right now. This is sour stop. Get that box.
For what?
Not those. Babe, this is another show. We can show all of those. One
Stop.
fruit a show.
No, that's in your mind.
Yeah, that's too much. See, look, for another one.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Yeah, and it's not even ripe yet. It's still hard.
And this
And
is
then
so they put three. They put three
and
in.
then here go a little one, and it's not even ripe.
You gonna tell
Okay,
them what?
Yeah, but the company we use is Fruits and Roots.
fruits and roots.
Be all right. This goddamn thing.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
I'm trying to be optimistic, but we got to get blew the fuck out. Hey, everybody over there, everybody on here, follow your boy on Twitch. If you are a video gamer, follow your boy on Twitch at Lamar Smooth 3. That's SMOOVE 3. I mean, no, it's not VE, it's SMOOV 3. My bad, I've been drinking. I'm just playing. I've been drinking. I've been drinking. You don't know nothing about that. What you mean, nigga? We the same age. I don't care. Hey, so what do you think about today's current climate, man? Like outside of just only politics, but what do you think about like actual global warming and shit like that? Do you believe in it? Now, talking to my people on the podcast. Like, do you believe that? Like, do you think? Well, shit. If you wanna chime in a little bit too, I'll turn it up. They can be able to hear you as well. But Brian, what do you think about it? Do you think global warming is real, or do you think it's like some bullshit that the government is just trying to, press as some propaganda shit? And do you believe that global warming is something that we have control of, or is it something that Mother Nature is doing, or is it a little bit of both?
I mean, the way I see it is we already have put in a lot of harmful, toxic chemicals into our environment. I don't know what necessarily global warming is, so I can't speak on it being like, okay, yeah, it is global warming. I do believe that we are, and we have done damage to the extent of. I mean, you can just tell. I mean, in this area alone, We can tell that our winters haven't been the same, our summers haven't been the same. So, to that effect, I really do feel like there is a change that's happening. Maybe not in our lifetime, but maybe in the future, maybe in our children's lifetime or their children's lifetime. It's going to be some serious repercussions to be dealt with because it's so many people driving cars and it's so many corporations manufacturing so many things and just so many greedy, money hungry people doing things to harm the atmosphere. But I mean, that's the way I see it going. I don't think it's a conspiracy, but I definitely do think that there is a hand in it that's going to make sure that it doesn't stop only because of the money making aspect of it. So
Okay, okay. Shelly, you guys have anything input?
I don't think it's
The
real.
hell.
I think he is an excuse to put him in the sky.
you said what?
It's an excuse for them to put chemtrails in the sky.
Wait. What's an excuse? What's an excuse for them to put chemtrails in the sky?
Global warming. Because you got to think about it. Think about it real good. Because they try to say, oh, global warming and everything's changing. The earth changes anyway. Even when we wasn't here and there was no cars, the earth was changing. The weather was changing. The earth was moving and shifting before cars got here, before we was making the ozone layer, tore up. So I believe, yeah, there is some pollution to a certain extent, but it's not enough to where it's going to destroy the earth. The earth is more powerful than the chemicals, some of the chemicals that we have.
I mean, I hope so, but it's no telling how many chemicals that we continue to do or to put into the universe or our atmosphere, I should say. I mean, I would really want a measure or something to then go ahead and say, okay, yeah, it's we're affecting our own atmosphere, or it's just something that's going to happen. I mean, the fact that we're burning all these fuels and whatnot is what I think it's going to come down to. You burn a fuel, gas has to be emitted some type of way. So I mean, unless we all get on that type of wave where we can all afford a Tesla or something like that in a perfect world, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen with the weather? But if this ice keeps melting like that, the water's going to rise. That's inevitable. So I mean, what happens when that comes to pass? Shelly, I was going to ask you, what do y'all think about chemtrails? Like, what are y'all's what are your ideas on chemtrails? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you. Um, I mean, my thought process on the whole thing is it's like shit. Honestly, it depends. Really, it depends on how you look at it, how you feel about it. Because it could be a few things. It could be either good for us, what they think by blocking out the sun, but who is it good for? Is it
Right.
good for us or is it good for them? You know, what's good for the goose ain't always good for the gander. You feel me?
That's what they try to say.
Well,
Like duck, duck, goose, cluck, cluck, goose. However it go, they gonna do you however they want to.
right.
So I just look at it like this. We just gotta stay diligent and to be who we are as people.
Yeah, I mean that's all about you can do. I know a lot of people that pretty much not obsess over it, but like they think about it a lot to the extent where it's like you got to let that go. I mean, at the same time, there's nothing we can really do about it. You can sit there and dwell on it, but unfortunately, there's nothing that we can do to affect it. But we gotta make our own way, just like you were saying. You know,
I mean. That's absolutely true. And then at the end of the day, we just gotta, just be understanding and condescending of how we're gonna move and how we're gonna be the people that we need to be.
Yeah.
How we're gonna be able to maneuver around all the bullshit because whether we believe in global warming or not, we still have to go and continue about our daily lives. We have to pay
Hmm.
attention to what's going on because you can worry about global warming and then get shot. You know,
Yeah.
and so it's like it's not saying that we shouldn't think of it. I see it, fam. I'm back. I'm not saying that we shouldn't think of it as something that we should protect for the future for our children, but we should definitely really look into it as this is what the fuck can happen to our children. Like prime example, I'm pretty sure none of them dumb fucks back in the day thought about like not killing off half the fucking animals on the planet.
What?
Like humans, we're like, do you know that we're responsible for a majority of fucking animals going extinct?
I mean, yeah. So I mean, that has a lot to do with the fact that we have affected habitats, like moving into certain lands. It's definitely going to
But
affect it.
who is we? Is it really us?
What do
Was
you
it
mean
really us
we?
though? Was it
What do you
really
mean
us though,
us?
Brian? Was it
Humans?
really us? No, on some real shit. You're a son of both native lands.
Oh,
Like,
Brian,
nigga, was it really
Huh?
us?
he talking about black people.
Oh, my nigga. God damn.
Yeah, motherfucker. I told you we ain't doing none of that goddamn white apologist shit no more. We didn't do it. We didn't kill off shit. Us and the fucking Hispanics didn't kill off a goddamn thing.
No, we didn't. You right. Yeah, you right.
I think I got this little ass nigga running center. Ah, ah, ah. Man, this nigga's ass. I was finna say, bruh.
What are
All
you
right, tomorrow
playing?
y'all gonna have to hear me go wild the fuck out on motherfucking we on fucking what's this shit 2K. This nigga's ass. I ain't even paying attention. You gonna try to pull up for a bum ass three? Oh, this nigga's a 3-point shooting powerful. None of that. Fuck you think you know?
Hey,
So look, hey, y'all.
So what's up, man?
We was talking about the ozone layer, right? So I was asking
Yeah.
Shelly, how do you feel about the ozone layer, right? You know what I'm saying? And part of what she's saying is kind of accurate. I feel like they make an excuse for something that they know that we already doing to where we can create a better earth by having natural stuff around us. Just if you grow a plant, right? One plant could be damaged, you probably could heal that plant
None of
instead of
that.
just pull the plant away. Because what the ozone layer is, the the ozone layer is a shield of a region of Earth's stratosphere that absorbs most of the sun's ultraviolet radiation. You know what I'm
None
saying?
of that.
So even so, we need more trees. We need more plants. We need more natural things. Now,
yep.
going back to Gorilla Glue, you know what I'm saying, with her hair, right? She's totally opposite of that. You get what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah.
what I'm trying to say is this: no matter what's going on Earth, we need to surround ourselves with people that are conscious about their health,
Yep.
because health is really wealth. You know what I'm saying? Because you
That's
Yep.
real
can't
talk.
can't have wealth without health. So you got to
Big
go with
facts.
Hey, look at Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. I never thought that. Yeah, Steve Jobs died.
Yeah, he passed away.
But that's what I'm saying. He was one of the richest people in the world, but he needed a kidney transplant.
Yeah, you're right. But you know what? How do y'all feel about Steve Jobs? Do you feel like they actually made that guy? Like he was half robot and half, you know what I'm saying, human?
I
Wait,
don't
wait,
feel
wait,
no
wait.
kind of way
I
about
digress. Let me ask you this:
I
do
told
you
you don't
believe in
fuck
a
with me.
reptilian race or a cyborg race that has been made or controlled by a certain
Yeah,
entity?
yes.
You feel yeah?
You think he was an android?
You think he was an android or a clone?
I mean,
Huh?
I don't. Well, he could have been cloned off of something, but I feel like he has something to do with like Murphy on RoboCop. With Murphy with
Oh,
his,
okay. This nigga got me. Okay.
like, yeah, he was definitely programmed for sure.
You think? I think he was a live person at one point, and then he died, and then they had a replica of him. That could have been it.
But
There
I
you
mean,
go.
look, the technology that we have seen exhibited in media is not too far off from what they have. I'm not saying that they have all this supernatural type stuff, but they do have some things that we have never seen before or could even imagine.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't put it past
Like that. Ah.
any organization or group of people to try to do that. You know what I mean? But I just don't know if it's been done before. You know, that's a trip. That's a trip to think about.
Well, we do know that test tube babies exist.
yeah, we do know
Yeah,
that.
that's yeah,
Test tube
that's what
babies.
test two, baby.
I think I think
Test,
I
test
think
tube
she's
Baby,
babies.
is that too?
like she's 30 some years old now.
Yeah.
You said what?
The test tube baby, I believe she's 30 years old, like the first one they did.
What
Oh
about a
my God.
pre-test baby?
That's too baby.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Test two, baby.
Text two baby.
Oh man, that sounds like a like if Tupac were still alive, that sounds like a song he'd be making right now.
Text two baby.
Well,
Yeah.
they well, not
Robert,
Robert Harris.
Robert,
Robert Harris.
yeah, Robert Harris.
When you
Boy
said
center.
You text two
Big man.
baby.
Oh,
But so what was your question, bro?
about
You were
Steve
asking
Jobs.
Steve Jobs, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him because he was the leader of a corporation that
All right, what you think about Elon Musk?
oh I think them niggas. Okay. So this is what I think. I think that they're going to try to get to Mars and leave a lot of people down here
That
that
nigga's
can't.
from Mars. That's why he's trying to get back.
You trying to say
That
you?
nigga named his child the coordinates of Mars, my nigga. Like, come on, man.
And you know what? He could probably get there. So that's the thing. I just hope that there isn't like something set in motion to where they know that this planet will become uninhabitable in a certain amount of time,
Like,
to
we can't
where
talk. We
it's
can't
like a
talk.
ticking time bomb. But by that time, they already have other people gone and out of here. So I don't know, man. They're trying to get out there. That's why they're trying to go to space. They're trying to find new frontiers and shit.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's at the same time, I feel like even if they discover another planet that they
Oh,
can, where they really trying to figure out another planet to where they can make another planet to where they can segregate themselves.
that's what he did.
Segregate themselves from us specifically.
Correct. And then if they could, they would get all of their people on there and then bomb they bomb us
That's what I'm saying.
so we
exactly.
won't exist anymore.
Are
But
you
Yeah.
are you talking about people that's not in the elite?
no, I'm talking about the elite.
Don't take it to the basket.
Yep.
No. Fuck. I almost
This
said
nigga
that.
tripping.
Fuck. Hey, I'm
No,
sorry,
but
y'all.
yeah,
I'm playing 2K right now. Go follow your boy on Twitch. We be on 2K21.
But to be honest with you, Brian, hey,
yeah.
do you feel
Oh,
like other people that's more intelligent than us from another planet? That's
on other planets, yeah, that's why we can't see them. They smart enough to stay the fuck away from us.
but guess
No,
what? I feel like this though. If it was anybody that was smarter than us, right, on another planet, right, wouldn't they create their race and all of their gadgets and all of that stuff, and they would come here and take us from them here. You know what I'm
But you
saying?
gotta think you gotta think they may be way bigger than us too, though. We
bigger than
may be
us
like the size of
in
an ant.
size.
Like we might not have anything that they want. We think
That's
we
true.
special, but if these niggas are highly intelligent and more advanced than us, we ain't got shit that they want.
Somebody,
It's sort of like it's sort of like us and ants. Like we don't have ants don't have anything that we would ever want, so we don't go looking for ants.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say, Jamal?
So that's the whole thing. We
And
think that we got some shit that they want, but if they have, think about it, everything that they have is all the shit that we want, right? So if we found them, we would be more likely to try to invade them opposed to them trying to invade us. Because we
so
don't have, like, you gotta think, we're not as smart. We don't have interstellar travel. We can barely leave our planet. Niggas can barely fly in airplanes like that.
Yep.
Do you feel like it's any
Why
other?
does nigga jump so slow, man?
Do you think it's any other Anunnakis on another planet?
Yeah,
Water.
they probably, probably left us and said, whatever they probably spread throughout the universe.
What?
I mean,
And
I wouldn't find it just like,
just damn it like
you,
that.
you know what the Anunnaki are, Brian?
Let
You
me
know
look that
what
up
the
right now.
Anunnaki?
And nah. How do you
that's,
how do you spell
I
it?
know.
Is it Anunnaki?
Anunnaki.
Yeah. So deities.
My bad, fam.
Sumerians. Okay, yeah. So I do know about Anunnaki because I have researched
Damn, I
Sumerians,
was a foul like a motherfucker.
Babylonians,
Fuck them
and
a beat.
Assyrians, that whole race and whatnot. So yeah, I do know a brief history of it.
Right. So Anunnakis, they were very intelligent. They had their memory was more like their heads were bigger, longer, and they was more intelligent
Yep,
And we
than we are. Sorry about that.
For 3 seconds.
ain't
definitely.
that
Yeah.
the movie what's your favorite movie? Indiana Jones?
Yeah, my favorite movie is one of Indiana Jones. That has something to do with the Anunnaki. So them skulls that was coming together and all that stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of that kind of ties into that. So it's certain movies that actually tie into the Anunnaki, but the only
Yeah.
conscious ones that look at movies for beyond just it's just being a movie. Like they
Mhm.
act that you can understand it. It actually ties right into what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, Jamal know about the Anunnakis and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the
Yeah. Yeah.
Sumerians, and the
Sumerians.
Sumerians,
Yeah.
yeah, the Sumerians were basically created by the Anunnaki.
And the Babylonians too. The Babylonians.
Yeah,
Akkadians, Assyrians.
Yeah.
Yeah, they discovered a lot of agriculture and science and mathematics and medicines.
you say
So
you
that's
suck at everything.
and medicines and shit. So they was one of the first ones to discover like before Dr. Sebi, like these were the boys that really the first ones that was doing surgery on each other and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, astronomy, transportation, meaning like they, you know how like like we all have some type of psychedelic, like what should I say? Powers their bodies each other. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is different, but we share some of the same powers. But it's hard
Okay.
for us. But it's hard for us to tap into those. But like one of the things is what's good about life is we got to start tapping in and eating right to tap
Yeah.
into the third eye
So,
activations so we can because they had teleport situation
Tele-
teleportation powers.
teleportation.
Really been Stargate.
for the situation.
Yeah. Shit happens, bro.
The
The
situation.
literation of the situation.
Oh man. No man.
What's going on, man? Why is these niggas shooting like this, bro?
Bro. Cause you on the six when you should be talking about some ancient shit.
I am talking about some ancient shit. Talking about some ancient bullshit that's going on right now.
Look, that's like on did you guys I know Jamal was Stargate. You didn't.
Oh yeah,
We like,
Stargate. Hey, yeah, that's what that shit was about too.
You said
Yeah,
Stargate.
that was one of my favorite movies. You know, they were
uh,
supposed to make like a big ass franchise behind that, like a bunch of movies, and then like the movies fell apart, but then they made the TV show, which was dope as fuck though.
yeah. Remember, we made you watch all the episodes.
But yeah, unfortunately,
So, so do
Huh?
you feel like do
side
you
with my
feel
boy Jamal Gemini
like
Brown.
He
Huh?
asked you.
what?
He already asked you
Who
that.
did? Brian, did you ask me about reptilians?
The
Yeah, he was
reptilians.
asking about his people.
This nigga's tripping. No, but okay, because they've been talking more about that over the years about
They look
like
like
Justin Bieber and people like that
oh
coming
shit,
out,
my
like
bad, bro.
changing their form and stuff.
I didn't do that anyway.
What's your take on that? The reptilians.
You said changing form.
You don't remember how they documented
Hey,
Justin
I
Bieber
swear,
when he got
that
arrested?
nigga ran a point
He was in
guard.
his
I'm
orange jumpsuit,
serious. I
and when
was
he went to
fucking
go appear in front of the judge,
ass
they said that his eyes blinked in a way where he changed form. It looks
Oh,
like the camera just affected his eyes. But yeah, if you look it up on YouTube, you'll see it. He's in an orange jumpsuit and he blinks, but they slow it down, and it looks like almost it could be a different set of
Yeah, just
eyes that
time
he
out.
blinked
Whoever
with.
called that.
Yeah,
hey,
man.
you
Yeah,
think Chris
see,
Brown
yeah.
is too?
Huh? You said
What
what?
No, I believe that
you
was
think
hocus
Chris
pocus.
Brown is like that too?
I don't know, but he could be. I don't know. I don't even know if I really buy into all that reptilian stuff. To be honest.
Right now,
I don't even
we
see
get
how the fuck we still winning with all this bullshit we doing.
What you talking
Huh?
about?
who's getting
I'm
it,
sitting
Jamal?
here, my bad. I told you I'll play 2K21.
Oh shit, we
Oh,
getting
man.
parents.
He's getting embarrassed.
Nah,
We
we
better
playing.
we
I'm playing in the wreck. I'm not getting embarrassed.
we getting
I'm just
interference.
embarrassed for these niggas who doing this bullshit.
Oh,
Nah, can you hear me, Brian?
All
yeah.
right, look, and me, you can just run a big man, little
I
man shit.
don't believe
Fucking
in that
stacking
hocus
Kobe.
pocus that they tried to make it seem like
Stacking
he is
Kobe.
eyes
Fuck it.
change. I mean, everybody's eyes change colors every now and again.
No, no, but it's the way that he was blinking. They said
There you
his.
go.
Okay, so you know
Fucking
how
bum
like a
ass these
bird
niggas,
will
boy.
blink at you sometimes, or a reptile will blink at you,
You gotta
and
lose
they
it,
have a
lose
certain shield over their eye. That's what they were trying to say that they had seen on the camera. You got to look it up. You got to look it up.
I gotta check that
Watch
out.
it. Check it out real quick, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I
But
gotta check.
nonetheless, though, reptilians. Do you think it's a race within?
What I was asking you,
Come
Brian,
on,
is
man. Who the fuck
do you,
dude is that, man?
do you believe in reptilians? Like, do you think that they ever
Yeah,
exist
I've
or
seen reptilians before on Mortal Kombat.
are they trying to say that Justin Bieber is a reptilian?
That nigga look
Yes.
like a reptilian. Ha! Oh, oh, fuck, I forgot this nigga shoot
He
threes.
probably, I mean, I don't feel like it's no full reptilian. I
My
mean,
bad, I
I,
forgot that
I
dude was a
feel like they
3 point. He's a
are,
stretch
you know
four.
what I'm saying? But you know, they live
Actually,
in that,
not even four. This nigga's a fucking
you know,
point
and
guard.
I
I
feel
mean,
like
small forward.
people that's human have some type of form of reptilian in them. So, like when you get like, for
Just cut down
example,
court, cut down court.
what do you think? What's the name of that
Hold
little?
on, wait. There you go. Oh, that was.
What do you think eczema is? Do you think that's probably a form of
That's a
reptilian?
form of being a reptile.
So you yeah. So you think of people that have had eczema? Wait, Jamal, have you ever had eczema?
You got eczema? Hey, yeah, nigga got eggs. Got eczema.
So you a
Hey, so that
reptilian
mean I'm
nigga?
a reptile? Not a reptile, but a reptile or
Do
reptar.
you think do you strongly
Hey, nigga,
do you
why you
think
look
that
like reptar?
do you think that that's a trait of reptilians?
What? Eczema?
Yeah.
No, that's the Neanderthal trait.
Relating to or characteristic of
That's what
reptiles.
it is. Oh, that nigga's
I can't
ass.
hear.
Let's go.
Oh, we
Big
got
man.
111 viewers.
Big man.
What?
Hustle.
What's up, viewers?
Check us out.
Hey,
Let's
why these niggas got like one of them skill
go
perks or something? This shit slowed me up.
We got to get to some more topics. We
No
got to get
problem.
to
What
some
you
more
doing?
topics. Come on, let's go.
bring up another topic, Brian.
Let's see. Where am I going to go? We already talked about some politics real quick. Music. Music, and I mean like how
Music makes you lose control. Music makes you lose control. Ah, oh, oh,
uh
oh, oh, Surfer Briscoe, Timberland, Briscoe, all about the earth. Oh, 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 oh.
let me ask y'all this.
No, go ahead.
Let me ask you real quick, real quick.
Go ahead.
So the Super Bowl was
I didn't
last
watch
Sunday. They
it. I
had
didn't
a
watch
phenomenal show. From what I heard, I didn't watch the show
it.
myself.
About to say,
Um,
I'm not about to say what I think you're about to say.
Did you just say that the
what
weekend put on a
Nah,
phenomenal show?
the
Right?
week?
he
Wait,
already started
wait.
off bad.
The
The
weekend.
Backstreet
The
Boys
weekend.
listening, man.
Listen, the weekend put on the show, and I'm not even talking about the show. What I'm talking about is supposedly he put in 4 million. This is what one of my sources told me. He put in 4 million to the show.
Oh fuck,
So
that nigga put 4 million
what I
into
want
his
to
show.
know
The shit was
is
ass.
does the Super
That
Bowl pay the artist? Does the Super Bowl pay the artist, or does the artist have to like volunteer, not get paid? Because Beyonce did it. Beyonce did it. Did she have to pay to get on to do it, or was she paid to do it? You feel me?
okay, now let me say this. So basically, he paid his way to
Fuck,
be
man,
at
that dude is getting his ass whooped.
the NFL.
Just that
Huh?
one guy.
He paid so he can be their slave and bring them um uh,
Viewers.
exactly. He basically paid his way into slavery. That's how I
Okay.
feel.
Okay. So if we're right, then that means that artists go there to boost their viewership
Yeah.
and at the same time get out to a bigger base themselves.
Yes.
But that pretty much establishes that they have to pay their way. So he paid $4 million just to do that. That's an interesting fact because I didn't know
Oh,
that Axe did that. Like, did Whitney Houston have to do that back in her time? Or was it a
Right.
different time?
Right. That doesn't make sense to me. Most of the time, the NFL is paying artists, and then they get paid to be on the show. Paid to be on the show.
bro, now how you get smashed on like that?
I thought that's what I thought this whole time. But I mean,
Because listen, there's certain artists that we know that have backed out of certain things that the NFL wanted them to do because of this coronavirus stuff.
Right.
It's a lot of artists who's like, I don't want the money
Man,
because
why
I
the fuck is these point guards setting the fucking screen, man?
for the NFL.
Oh shit.
okay, yeah, because Rihanna, she did definitely say that she wouldn't do a Super Bowl performance because of all the racial injustice, on top of the NFL not strongly backing all that stuff. So, but it's pretty interesting because then you have Jay-Z coming in and influencing a lot, and he has inputted himself into the NFL. I don't really know how I feel about that, to be honest.
Well, I feel like this him being as an owner or a partial owner, I think it's a step for us because he can start putting his input from our standpoint and point of view. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he
Yeah.
has somebody to back
Oh,
him and
dude.
it's about money. You got the money, they're gonna listen to you. On that level, I'm saying, when it comes to the NFL.
That's true. That's true. That's very true.
Man, that dude is fucking man. Come on, man. How many
But
points
but
this
but
nigga
this is how
got?
I'm feeling. So
Nigga
like, do
dropped
you feel
39
though that
points.
he should have advocated because he's advocated for other people in strictly music? He's advocated for a lot of other artists to get out of their troubling contracts. Do you think that he could have done more for Colin Kaepernick in his case, trying to push that agenda?
No, because that was out of his hands.
No, I mean it was out of his hands, and other artists' contracts are out of his hands as well, unless he has some type of loophole parent company or whatnot to be able to affect that contract.
So wait a minute, you know what Jay-Z is in charge of with NFL too right now is music.
Like all together for real?
I believe I remember hearing that article like 2 years ago.
Okay. Hey, so okay, I'm reading here. The NFL does not pay performers for the Super Bowl halftime show.
But with Weekend, to me, it's like, where the hell did the Weekend come from? And he's from Canada, and he comes and sing at damn American football game. Like to me, that was the weirdest thing ever. Some people like, who?
Why is that though?
It was weird.
He
I'm
doesn't
sure
even. He
I'm
doesn't
sure
even.
they've had Sting.
He
Oh,
doesn't
huh?
even represent for the melanated people that's in a struggle though. So nobody wants to hear that out of
I feel you.
the week. You know what I'm saying? Like if we look,
It
if
does
we
make
talk
sense a
about
little
the money, we need to get somebody like, I mean, have Kendrick Lamar rap some conscious stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bit. Yeah.
but you gotta wonder about the people that we want to be on there that don't want to be on there. So once if you gotta wonder, then that's how you know it has something to do beyond what the eyes can see. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they've been offered K Dot to do that shit.
They had
But
to
no
have. Come on
motherfucker.
now. But at the same time, they probably know it would be a risk. But yeah, that's definitely interesting to know, and it does make sense that them as an entity would just put on the show and then they would just provide the atmosphere. So yeah, I mean, uh, another thing, music is definitely going to go through a shift. Like where do y'all see the music? Where do y'all see the music industry going? Hold on.
Actually,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
believe
wait. No. Okay. That's so. Oh, it's trippy that she said that. Okay. So Sugar Bear, it's okay. So I actually watched a video about this, and it was like on some, like trippy stuff to where okay, so she was doing her Super Bowl performance, and she told everybody in the crowd to raise their hands up or raise their hands up. And in that video, they were describing how she was pretty much getting everybody into a trance state.
they said,
And
do
then,
y'all remember when Beyonce asked the crowd to stretch out their arms
yeah,
so she could feel their energy?
and all of them raised their hands because they all follow Beyonce. The video described how she was trying to seriously take all their energy in a spiritual, demonic type way, and it was a success because music is that trance that they put,
She did
their
a music
slaves into
spirit.
and
She
all
did a
stuff like
musical
that. So,
spirit bomb.
how do y'all feel about that? Let's talk about that because
She did a
that's another thing
musical
in music that
spirit
I want to
bomb.
see.
How you feel
Like,
about that, Shelly?
So basically,
Pull up, pull up.
I think basically a lot of these artists are trying to see how much power they really have.
really,
And let
like,
me
push
tell
the
you,
limit.
cause for real, for all those people to do that, look, even BTS, the Korean boy band, oh my
Somebody
God,
get
they're
down the floor. Why the fuck is everybody standing right here, man?
more power than Beyonce.
You think so?
Like,
My sister likes some crazy shit.
like, like back in the day, they talked about how Sam Cooke had that power. They took him out because he had that power.
Yeah.
Then who else? Who else had that power? Malcolm had that power. Martin had that power. Martin Luther King.
Good shit.
But I mean, they wouldn't pull anything. They wouldn't
No
pull anything
breathe.
on the levels of trying to sabotage. What I feel like they would try to do is they would pretty much dabble in certain things for control in areas where
Proud.
I don't really know too much about it because I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I do know that there have been,
To me, to me, only way that you can steal somebody's spirit is like through like you know when you shake somebody's hand or you give somebody a hug, you exchange energy. So I don't believe you can steal somebody's energy from a crowd. Somebody that's
Hey
weak,
man, don't worry about this, man. I'm ice cold.
artists can control somebody that's weak.
I
That's true, but they
got
can't.
clutch free throws. I got a hit
Right.
clear.
Michael Jackson.
Clear. I hit this one. This the game. Ice the game.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go.
yeah. You're
Let's
right.
go. You make the points when they count. I ain't
Uh,
had no points the whole
yeah,
game, but you make the
you know,
points when they count. That's why
Hey,
LeBron James will never be the GOAT.
hey, Jamal, jump back in this.
Kobe.
I am in it.
Yeah, but what'd you just say, bro?
Shellberg said even Kobe Bryant had that power too. Nipsey, everybody,
Okay, let's branch off real quick. Do you feel or do you think that Kobe could have been or might have been a sacrifice? I don't know if we already. I don't think we talked about this. I think I talked this about my friend because he said he had what he believes is he was a sacrifice because he was breaking out too much, pretty much doing things that
Yeah.
weren't according to whatever plan there is. If there is an Illuminati, I don't believe in the Illuminati per se.
But no,
Do you
you didn't say that. How he
feel
no,
like he might have been a sacrifice of sorts?
no, I could tell you a little bit something about that. Now, nah, like he Kobe wasn't in their situation. He was doing his own thug thizzle, and that was the problem. But
Yeah,
the biggest thing on why they wanted to take him out, it was an entity that was out
yeah.
to sue him for something that he had that they wanted from him, and he really wanted to eliminate all pharmaceutical drugs. So he wanted to make natural things to heal people, heal the body, heal
Man,
the and
I hope not.
he actually was gonna make a lot of things good to where we didn't have to work for the white man at all. We could have just applied for Mamba jobs for Mamba. You know what I'm saying? Because he was about to make all type everything you can think of to what you wanted. All the resources that like basically whatever you wanted. Same thing with Nipsey. He was like a little branch. Kobe was a bigger branch. They both
Yeah,
they both was close. It'd be like me and you are powerful dudes, but we don't want to be together at all times because they could take us out both at the same time. You get what I'm saying? So we distance ourselves, but we know that we're one with each other. You get what I'm saying? So okay, but maybe I'm going a little bit too deep. Maybe I that's a
no, no,
recommendation.
you're not going too deep. It's just you really are hitting home to where it's like I'm still realizing and remembering the fact that we lost two real great aspects and cornerstones of LA specifically for Black growth. So it's really painful to relive that in my head, and the fact that all we have now is what they wanted for us all to carry on. So that's what I try to push to do every day, especially for our culture, and our people. But yeah, man, I don't know. I hope he didn't fall to something like that because it's crazy how they were both in situations where you'd be like, wait a minute, like really, like did Nip really go out like that? Did Kobe really go out like that? Like I said that both times. Both times that happened, I was like, no, that didn't happen like that. Like, did that really happen like that?
Well, look,
Did a basketball player like let me say this? Did a basketball player really die a helicopter crash, and he's been flying the helicopter all this time? Did a respected gang member slash rapper in the hood really get let somebody get so close to him? And I'm not saying that it was his fault, but did it just really happen like that, or was it set up? You feel me? That's my mind.
Of course it was. Everything like that is pre-planned because you two like okay, something that you would say right now, having the bank account that you have right now. Now, you can say certain things right now because you're not a millionaire right now, right? So there's certain things you cannot say to people when you are a millionaire because somebody can take you out with one bullet, one gun, just like Ma said when he was talking about one bullet, one gun type shit. I
Yeah,
so you have to watch what you say sometimes because when you say something real when you're broke and say something real when you got money, that's two different things, right? Two
it's two
different.
different worlds. Yeah,
Now, one thing I could tell you is this. Kobe didn't fear for his life at all. He knew, how like was different rappers say and they could kind of feel like they really doing real things and stuff. So kind of pre-plan you know what I'm saying? Like it's about to happen or something like that. They have that feeling because that's that telepathy that they have, that inner mineral that everybody have that's inside that they're tapped into, right? The same thing that I feel Like, you know what I'm saying? There's certain things that I can say, but I'll just balance it out on this internet. But like I said, Kobe, he said in the interview that he wasn't scared to die and he didn't fear for this and this and this and that. But when you have an entity that you know that's suing you for what you're about to do and you're about to balance everybody out, that's very powerful. So uh I believe like when he had those interviews and he said certain things like he doesn't fear to die and all that stuff, like you don't have to fear to get knocked out or fear your for your life. You know what I'm saying? But somebody will take your life over you saying that. Like your enemy listens to all of your interviews and they like, okay, so he feel like this. Okay, well I'm gonna do that. You get what I'm saying? That's what I believe, metaphorically speaking, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah, man. I feel you. Getting back to the music, man. I like that. You can only think about the the things that have happened in music to know that it's almost a reflection. So I mean, I don't know. It's all a trip. It's all a trip that there always could be a bigger agenda hidden behind what you really do see in front of you. So I mean, it's really a big question. Like you play the game, and I know a lot of people out there are feeling like that. Do you play the game, or do you just break off and do your own stuff? Like me, I already know what my decision is, but it's a trip. You can either get plugged in or plug yourself out.
Yeah. So how you feel about it?
About what in general?
Do you feel like that was a natural disaster that Kobe just happened to just go boom, or did he even go boom? Did he just land and
I mean, I find it real hard. Here's my thing: the fact that it happened with his daughter and the rest of those people, rest their soul. I don't think that it would be a setup to that extent. So it's really an unfortunate event that transpired, and that's really all I can surmise about that. But it's interesting because what you said about that lawsuit that he had, I know that he had been going against the grain. I just didn't know too deep about it. And of course, when you have that much influence and you're able to influence people in a way, just like you were describing, there can be a possibility to bring about a certain danger aspect to you and your loved ones. So I wouldn't really put it past an entity to pull that trigger, if you will. It's unfortunate, man. Like some of the craziest things that we would have never thought to happen have happened, and we just don't have that evidence, you know. So yeah. I mean, I like to be in all those conspiracies because I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I am inquisitive. So I'm always going to ask and wonder, like, okay, is this really how this went down? You know, like we have some type of evidence on this. Like, can we really trust this source? You have to just do your own research.
well, conspiracy theory is basically based off of just pre-planning. That's pretty much what that means, is something that's been pre-planned. So it's not like what everybody really think it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel like it was actually pre-planned, or do you feel like, or do
I
you
don't
feel
know.
like it was just a disaster?
My That's a good question. My heart's telling me it was a disaster, but my head's kind of telling me that it could have been pre-planned. You know, just like that. So I mean, it, it's crazy how I don't know. Jamal, how you feel about it? Jamal on mute.
Uh, he got the headphones. He's
Jamal.
he's saying something.
Yeah,
Ma,
he muted himself.
Mom, we can't hear you.
We can't hear
We
you.
can't hear you. There you go. Brian said, how you feel about that?
That's what I was asking. What was the question?
Do you feel like Kobe's death was a regular disaster, or do you feel like it was pre-planned?
Um, I think it could have been pre-planned. Then too, I just think it could have been like probably some dumb shit. Like if it was a drunken fucking pilot. I mean, negligence does happen. I mean, also too, you never know what could have happened. You feel me?
Yeah, but he used to fly helicopters like all the time. This wasn't like the first time. And I mean, I
Right.
get it. It only takes one time for an accident to happen for you to lose your life, especially in that type of transportation.
Well,
Hmm.
But still, though, for him to have done it like most,
that's what makes it suspicious. If he been flying all this time and today you decide not to go with what the air trafficker told you to do, oh, I'm gonna just do a different route. I don't want to take the 118 route. No,
Well, see,
I'm gonna go this route.
well, this is the last thing I will have to say about that. Let me just, I'm gonna make it a perfect example. Brian, say I'm talking to you, and you're a friend of mine, and now you're a celebrity, right? Now you worth about $10 million, right?
a
Now,
cool 2 mil.
let's just say you got more money than me, and you're flying your own jet, right? Not saying that you're flying on your own jet, but you got your own pilot, right? As your friend, I would tell you, even though you got all this money and all of this money is yours or whatnot, make sure that you have a black box on everything you own. Make sure you have a helicopter on everything you own. Just yeah, just in case. Because like if you on a helicopter, bro, all you have to do is use your backpack, jump off right before, and use your use your parachute, man. How
Do you
are
think
you?
he's still alive?
How are how are you a millionaire? You don't have a, I'm all I'm saying is this: no black box, no parachute. You know what I mean? That's very odd to me.
That's true. I mean,
And if they really had a problem, you know what they could have did? They could have flew and hovered. He can put it on. He hovered for a minute, but he decided to move again. When all he
Oh,
this
that's
is
fucked up. Like who did that?
this is like flying Michael Jordan. Kobe is like the newest Michael Jordan in a helicopter right now. So at the end of the day, when you train somebody that exclusive,
Brian, can you see him?
you have to make sure that this
can I
guy.
see? Hold on. Can I see who?
Okay, no, I couldn't see Shelly in at first.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
you have to make sure that he hits the ground. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
land with his family and friends.
yeah.
And I just feel like that was just way out of line and negligent on you know.
Multiple levels.
And you got to think about this. If you're my friend and you have all of this money, I would tell you you have to know your pilot. If he doesn't, like, for one, the pilot didn't have no kids. So to me, he didn't have no wife or nothing. That sounds very, very suspicious. Because anybody that flies me, I would love for them to have a family as well. Even though they can say, "Fuck it, I don't want to be with my wife no more" or something. He can lose his mind and be like, "Fuck everybody on this
What you
thing," and
doing?
just I'm about to go into the street.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But this guy right here, I wouldn't trust him to fly me. I wouldn't be a helicopter
yeah, man. It's an unfortunate. It was an unfortunate set of events that day,
Yeah.
and it really does seem like we're losing all the best ones.
Yeah. So Jamal,
Jamal,
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's the next topic? You know, we got on this Kobe thing. What you want to talk about, bro?
What's up?
What you want to talk about?
Hey, what's going on? Y'all can't hear me or something?
Yeah,
We
we
can hear
can.
you.
We can hear
I'm
you.
not, bro.
You can hear us? Okay. So, Brian, do you want to change the subject? Anybody want to change the subject?
Let's go. Let's see here. 1 second.
Y'all can't hear Shirley and them though.
Can you hear us now?
Okay. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you. Okay, I got to go. So, seeing as I'm going to be going into the cannabis industry, how do y'all feel about cannabis? Just right off top.
How do
I
we
feel
feel about cannabis? Nigga, what
look,
you mean what I feel about cannabis, nigga? Hold on, let me show you what I feel about cannabis.
he heard that one.
Hey, you can go first then.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, Tom.
That's how I feel.
Oh, that's
I
how you
feel like
feel?
that about cannabis.
Oh, you feel like that?
So you feel?
Okay. I'm going to say it like this in
I feel
words.
like that about cannabis too. I feel real good about it. I feel that it should be legalized all over the place. I believe if the world would leave their mind and smoke the blunt, it would be a better place. You know?
Shut up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? I feel the same way, but I go in a little bit deeper. I say I feel like cannabis was made here on earth for all people, not just melanated, all people. And I feel like cannabis was made to balance our thoughts, us to study, us to hunt. It was here for us to hunt, like smoke it to hunt, you know what I mean, and gather and love one another, you know, and actually CBD is really, really good for the body, elders,
What the
elders, autism.
bruh?
Hmm. Yeah. You were saying it's good for autism.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's good for a lot of different disabilities and mental disability. And even like when you have cancer, it's good. Look, Shelly wants to share this fruit.
What is
Everybody
that?
know what fruit that is? What fruit is it?
Brian, you never seen one of these before?
Uh-uh. What is that?
Cocoa pod.
Huh?
It's a cocoa pod.
Cocoa pod.
Yeah, it's got chocolate beads in it.
Oh, okay. No, I've never seen it in person. Like I've never seen it. Like
I'm in love with the cocoa.
No, not that cocoa. Cocoa beans.
yeah, like chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you been to your country?
yeah. But I just didn't get a chance to see that.
They they don't have cocoa trees.
They do. I didn't get to see them.
Okay. Next time you go, you need to go explore the damn jungle.
Uh, now I mean for everybody out there that doesn't know, I'm from the motherland. I wasn't born in Ghana, but I'm from Ghana. I was born and raised in the USA, right
You
here.
could be related to Brian.
Yeah, we told him that the last
You could
time.
be related. You know, Shelly is from Ghana too.
Yeah, my
It could be.
Oh, and Jamal.
So I mean, yeah, we're all from the Ashanti region then. Well, I mean, I don't know if we're from the Ashanti region, but I know that my father's from the Ashanti region. So yeah, I mean,
Is that
that's
more
the
about?
beauty. Huh?
Is that more about a post?
What'd you say?
Is that about a post?
Ghana?
No, the Ashanti region is it more inland or by the coast?
You kept
It's
seeing on the
inland.
feed.
It's more inland.
Oh,
Who was that other the Yoba tribe?
Yuba tribe.
The Yoba tribe is in
That's Nigerian.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Europe. Is that what the old girl said that I may be from? Or did she say another?
Then said that we look more Yoruba, but she going for nose.
Yeah.
You got a straighter nose. Because in Africa, I noticed in Africa they go by your nose structure.
Really?
Yeah, they go by your features.
Yeah, your features.
I can tell if a person's Nigerian, Ethiopian. I think I can tell they're Ivorian. If I hear their voice or their accent, I can tell where they're from. But
Yeah,
just looking at them, I can't tell. Yeah. Have y'all been? Have y'all been to Africa?
not yet. That's like one event I want to take.
Yeah, I actually could have been to Africa, but it's funny on having the money to go to Africa, but it's like you know that like how do you go to Africa by yourself? Like I didn't feel like that was gonna be like a good look at all. Like who has the money to go to Africa with you? You know, like we can't just have like I wish it was like 15 of us all, together so we could protect each other and constantly share our, and hopefully we could take this, we could have like this podcast go, like we can start taking trips, and have these conversations as well.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah, that's
definitely.
true.
I look forward to that. I'm gonna be doing some local traveling, and I'm definitely gonna see if I have the Wi-Fi access to be able to keep on this. And I'm traveling on a Thursday. But man, I had another topic that I want to speak on. Oh, okay, yeah. What we were just talking about. I feel like it's important for any and all race. More importantly, of course, we're going to speak about our melanated people to get back to where they're from. And I really feel like that disconnect that African Africans and African Americans have. I feel like that needs to be dissolved. So I really do hope that there is some type of structure to where, just like in the Jewish faith, religion, and culture,
Go
um,
back there.
they all go back. It's just like it's like a necessity. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now we have been disconnected from our roots, unfortunately. So there is no root call to action for that, other than what there has been a few years back when they were trying to tell all the melanated people to come back to Africa. I'm glad that that happened, but we need to have a stronger kind of push to that. Do y'all see that happening anytime soon? Because that's something I would really want to push for and advocate for.
Hold on.
What,
Yeah.
us going back to Africa?
Well,
Yes,
look,
to visit. Because here's the thing: this is what's happening right now as we speak. Chinese are moving in. Other subcultures and stuff like that are moving into certain countries in Africa, just like the white man.
yeah.
They're taking these resources and using it to their advantage.
Bro,
There are a lot of Chinese in Ghana, from what I've heard, and they are mining for gold. So they're taking our resources and using it to their advantage, building up themselves and their infrastructure, whether they take their money back home or not, or they stay there. Some of them are staying in our land. So it would only behoove us to go back there and put our money back into the land, or else we're not really going to have a place like it's going to get dried up like real soon. And we're not going to be in these other places of the world forever. I'm feeling that way. So I really think that it's important that we ditch that mindset. Just like we were talking about Gorilla Glue Head, like the reason why we had that mindset is because we lost our way. We really need to get a way to snap. I feel like our people into like some type of shape because
Well,
this way isn't conducive.
remember the topic that you said about how do I feel about cannabis? Yeah, I'm gonna mix it in with that with this. Basically, you remember the time when hippie days, the hippie days, right? I feel like if you compare the times of today and hippie days, you will understand that actually the world was more at peace and one with each other. It was more whites and blacks together as one, smoking weed and happy and working together. Once they stopped that and said it, and start segregating weed, we started to lose ourselves and separate. It seems like once they because if you take away cannabis dispensaries and weed sales and it was more weed, I feel like it would be way more people dying, stressed out, and not being one with each other. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that's
Jamal,
that's so that's another reason why when
Bro.
everything was on lockdown, weed stores were still existing. Weed stores they allowed that because shit, even officers need weed. You know what I'm saying? They can't say that they smoking weed, but at the same time they're smoking weed. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
yeah,
They
That's
smoking a
all
lot
right.
yeah.
of weed. You know what I'm saying? They taking shaking people down and telling their friends like, yeah, and I just got this guy. He was a cool guy. I really didn't want to do it, but shit, I had to do it. And
Yeah,
I
I just take his weed, man. Like fuck, bro.
took a
So
pound
fucking tired
from
of
his
it, dude.
put his ass
Like
over. He didn't even have his license. I wouldn't even did it if he would have had his license.
Yep.
Yeah, you know. So
good shit.
yeah.
Man, I
So that's
remember going back on the cannabis. I remember because okay, so this is speaking from my experience. I remember
Get it
when
out of here,
I used to smoke weed, and it was like
bro.
fruit almost.
No, why you
Only to
giving the
come
ball
to now,
back?
like where today we have so many different ways to eat it, drink it, smoke it, put it over yourself. Um, and now to see how the culture's been
Fucking
embraced
roll.
is kind of crazy. I don't think I can say that I had seen this happening. I don't think I can say that. Oh yeah, like when I was a teenager, that I saw weed ever becoming as embraced as it is, because it's almost lost most of its stigma. I mean, it still does have that, but if you're able to
Make
be
it come back.
successful and do what you need to do, it like really loses some of that stigma, you know. Um, and now it's seen as medicinal. This is my thing, though. I feel like it does become medicinal when you use it for all the other reasons other than putting it in your lungs. Because we do that. I feel like we do that for the culture. At least I can say that. What it really comes down to, though, when it comes to medicinal, I feel like is when you use topical ointments or lotions or things like that, or you take in edible. If you want to affect your system and you eat it, it's going to be way less harmful than actually smoking oils or wax or weed or stuff like
Oh,
that. So I do think it
the guy
can
was trying to pass
and
the fucking
will be
audio.
very beneficial. I'm excited to see where it goes because even in the investment area, like there's a lot of avenues that can be taken to grow. You know what I mean?
right.
Yeah, this cannabis industry. I'm kind of glad that it took away from that because to me, it's always been seen as like a happy type of. It it can become a bad habit.
It wasn't my fucking man.
Say it's a drug, but to me, all it's ever done is brought me in a immense hankering for like some food and just wanted to connect with people. Be happy.
Well, to be honest with you, the reason why they say it's a drug is because it's downplaying what they're selling, uh, the formula pharmacists and stuff, like in Savons and all that stuff. Like they said once upon a time, we're actually gonna have weed in Savon. And you get what I'm saying? Walmart, you know what I'm saying? All of the grocery stores is gonna have weed inside of like ATMs and stuff like you could just put your money in, you could put your money in and cannabis to come out. You know what I'm saying?
You think that's what it's going to get to?
Yeah, it's definitely gonna get there. I actually had this in visions. That's why I'm saying it now. I don't even care if somebody take the invention or whatever, whatnot, because some European is gonna actually take it anyway. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter, because to be honest with you, listen, it doesn't matter who starts what. We don't have to buy from them. See, one thing about true power, power is within our spirits. So if everybody was one with each other, said no, we're not buying at this grocery store. Guess what? They have to close down. That's how much power we have. So like, minus if somebody's stealing somebody's idea, we don't have to actually go there. Just like all black people could say, okay, Walmart's are supposed to be for minorities, right? Even if we're not the minority, right? We can say, okay, so
Who
y'all,
fucking
y'all,
shit for you?
y'all feel that way. So how about all the minorities not shop at Walmart? And if that
Fucking shit
happens,
for you.
they're gonna be pissed the fuck off because
Yeah,
they're gonna close it down.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So if we think with our minds and not with our trying to look good for all of the Joneses and stuff like that, then we can come together and start supporting each other,
Got
because it's not about, you know it's a lot of hatred in a melanated community with supporting us. Like, why would I support this? Why would I support Brian? You know what I'm saying? I'm putting money in his pockets. Now, if he has the business mind, you know
a
what I'm saying?
Gentrix
We
care
need to
pack.
support him so he can have another business mind to create and be bigger, so
Matrix.
he can start creating jobs for us at his individual business. See, people are afraid of somebody getting big, and you know what I mean, not dealing with them. Like,
yeah,
I don't have a problem with anybody younger than me or older than me having more money or nothing like that. I really respect people for the respect they give me. That's pretty much it.
Trash.
yeah. I feel
Trash.
you.
You
I
know,
feel you.
it's all about morals and respect. That's all it's about. Morals, respect.
Uh,
I feel you on that.
uh, uh, uh.
Uh, so Jamal,
Molly Mall, Molly Mall.
What up with it? What up? I'm listening.
you got any you got any input though on the cannabis industry and it going forward?
I mean, shit.
Because
Only
you
thing I
work in
don't.
the industry. You work in the industry.
I mean, the only thing I don't like too much about it is the commercialization of the cannabis industry and how much they put into this shit. Like, far as trying to sell to us instead of just selling us the weed. Like, stop trying to sell us the shit. Just sell us the weed. You feel me? Like, I don't need you to, try to. Oh, but this drink right here, it has cannabis in it. Okay, well, fuck. That don't mean nothing to me. My whole thing is it effective? Just because it has cannabis in it, how much THC, how much CBD? Is it highly effective? Is it something that I could use? Is it something that's helpful for me? And is it gonna get me high? If it's not, then the fuck am I fucking with it for? If it's not gonna help me, it's not gonna get me faded. It's not gonna do any of the above. Then what is it for? Just because it has like 1% THC in there, it's like just the whole idea of weed is what they're trying to sell, and it's like that doesn't sell. The product sells itself.
Pretty much, yep.
It's kind of like weed is like pussy. It's gonna sell itself.
That's true.
And what the fuck? Oh, so they trying to fuck us over, Samurai.
And like at the end of the day, I'm not tripping on anybody who does smoke weed because to me, like that was my introduction to cannabis. Um, because really, it's less harmful than most other things. I would definitely suggest other alternatives, but at the same time, hey, if that's what you like, that's what you like. And like me now getting into the industry, I'm definitely wanting to learn a lot more about all the effects. I mean, I've already done a lot of it. I feel like I'm an OG, so I feel like this is like
So just bring them
it's
on to me.
it's like been a calling. Now I get to
Oh, my
step
bad.
into it and
I
really
did try.
implement my
Hey,
knowledge.
bro, I'm trying to focus on so many different things right now.
I got another topic. Y'all got another topic?
Yeah, dating. You know,
Okay.
what do we feel about that? What do we feel about dating in 2021? During the
Okay.
pandemic.
Here's my
When I
interesting take
first
on that.
did anybody have a quarantine buddy when it first popped off? I know I did. I
I
had a
did.
quarantine buddy.
A
Yeah.
quarantine buddy. What is that?
We were doing some things.
What is a quarantine buddy?
Yeah, when somebody that when you tell them it's Mr. Nasty Time, they were like, "Ooh, Mr. Nasty Time." You feel
Oh,
me? Mr. Nasty Time.
This nigga tripping.
When the quarantine first popped off, remember that motherfucker was cold as fuck out there. It was cold as ice.
oh yeah, it sure was. I remember everything about that.
You had to kind of bundle up in that bitch. You feel me?
I really remember it was like it was a weird time. It definitely was a weird time. Without the pandemic, I mean, with the pandemic, everybody being inside, it was just weird to like have everybody in close proximity for that amount of time because it had never been. It was like unprecedented for that to ever happen on a steady, consistent basis where you have everybody home. Like, so I mean, I feel like it was really good.
Hey, my whole team was pure ass. Ass. The whole team. Everybody was
I
ass
was on
except
my
me.
ass
Don't give a fuck.
pandemic.
Hold on. Let me do my fuck you. The homie Samurai, he cool. Is fuck you cool, fuck you, and definitely fuck you. How you have 19 points, but you a C minus? That's ass, and you got 6 turnovers. Pure ass.
Hey,
Absolutely trash. Don't you ever pick up the stick for 2K ever again. You didn't want to pass. How the fuck? My boy Samurai only had 3 points, and that nigga had a way better game than you. You pure ass. Said just 100% sausage. Said the LO them boys is lame. They ain't even boys. They females. That's ass. Like tricks, ass. What the fuck? Like sausage, garbage. Just go that way with the bullshit. And I bet you they ain't even gonna quit. Please quit. Oh, the other one, she's like, it wasn't me, it was her. She was playing sorry, I'm gonna stay and play. Nah, fuck. Them
Hey,
female flames.
oh, Jamal Shelberg. So what I don't know. I feel like I'm glad I really didn't endeavor on the NBA relationships because I'll say this. I'll say that
I
it
said,
really would have been tricky trying to date somebody with all these masks on. Like I'm not superficial, but that'd be some stuff. Like if you just get around somebody and like you just haven't seen their face, like people look real different. Like I don't know if y'all feel like I look real different, but like you can really do a lot with your eyes, right? And when you lower that, is a whole different story from like how you're set up for the whole bottom base. You might not like his lip, you might not like some of these teams, and that's just to eat.
The
To
I'll
jacket.
pull that shit down and it's gonna look like somebody that says rain free.
like
I'm not.
fortunately for people like us, we have symmetrical faces. And shout out to the people that don't maybe not have the most symmetrical face. And this isn't a shot at you or anything. It's just it would be weird to date during this time, in my view, because you would definitely have to be. I'll be upfront with somebody real quick, but it would be a lot of hurt feelings if I had to do stuff like that because it's a lot of trickery.
I
When you're just like
think I think a lot of viewers would like to hear about what we like to say about the topic of this. How can they find somebody a good man for all of the ladies? How can they find a good man and masking up right now?
uh,
I think you find a good man during the coronavirus.
you want to say something about this? Rolling Mom?
Yeah, I feel like they would like to know. Or is that possible? Because everybody got ninja mask on.
I mean, okay, so we're talking about a good woman, right? Obviously, we're talking
And
about.
for the men, how can they find a good woman in coronavirus? Vice versa.
I'm not an advocate. I'm not doing things like saying, okay, go ahead, do this. But I would say try dating apps. There's no harm in it. There is a lot of BS. So you have to go into it with more expectations than you really might. If you haven't, I would say if a person's, maybe not around the block for a little bit, then you might experience something that you don't want, which people who may be born on the block and not really just trying to date, really just trying to get something else, and we all know what it is. But there are some certain people that you can find. Of course, be cautious. I would say if you do get on a dating site or whatever, a dating site or an app, be cautious because you have to know that there are all types of people out there. But at the same time, with it being COVID and things are closed down, I don't know. I you could try going out, but at the same time, I think it would be for me personally as a dude, like I would try my shot at a dating app or two and just try to meet different personalities, see what would best fit with me. Because definitely wearing these ninja masks, you can't really approach somebody. You can if you feel like you have that game and that's the route you want to take. If you're more conventional and you don't really feel like you have that, you try one of those.
I believe that the pandemic is making people not trust one another like we should be.
Okay.
If you if you stay one to who you are and what God is telling you and bringing you in this world, you can't keep looking at the news, you look at these materialistic realms to find somebody that's natural. You really want to find your match. You have to tap into what's natural because, and that's what I think women has been separating themselves from, or should I say, because it's certain females that think that they're a woman because they have the body parts, but you have to have the mentality. You have to have the mind, the body, and the soul in order to be one with another person. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And once they find that, I believe, and they can trust in, because I think it's dope to have masks right now. It's like everybody is on a TV show of Survivor. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? You have to find, you know, where to shop at. You have to find natural resources. You know what I'm saying? And when you find it, you master it and you overcome those obstacles. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's dope. It's actually making us strong willed to put us under pressure that the diamond and the melanated people that we are. You get what I'm saying? You throw
Yeah.
dirt on us, mud, all of that stuff, but we still come out for a new day like the sun shining on us. You know what I mean? We be out here grinding and maintaining to find you know a nice woman out there, and vice
Yeah.
versa. A woman want to find a nice man out there.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I really kept things simple. Whenever I had a dating app, I kept things simple and true to me. And I didn't really have the best experience. Okay, I'll say this: I did have reactions and interactions, if you will. So I can't really say that I had like a bad time, but at the same time, I wasn't the one of the ones out there that were on the dating websites necessarily looking to just sleep with females. But the females that I did talk to, Jamal, like you're off the stream, come back on the stream and get on this. Come back on stream, anyways. So I've I've, I've had the interactions, and it's been cool because I can speak off of my profile that I've set up because it speaks to me and the things that I do, i.e., like music, fitness, stuff like that. So for me, I got true interactions. So there are ways, like I was saying, to find those true interactions if you want to take that route. But another token, it really is interesting to like kind of see people with these masks on and see how you can take other traits. it's almost like you have to know how to be intuitive when it comes to knowing how to read people. You know what I mean? Because you don't get to see their whole face, but at the same time, you damn sure better be able to decipher whether somebody's scowling at you, smiling at you, anything like that. You should be able to know you're human. You have these traits. So it's interesting. It's interesting to me in that point because at one point I was taking an interview at my last job. We had our mask on, and I was smiling at some certain point in the interview, and I stopped and I didn't realize that one thing. I told my boss to be. I was like, "Oh, I don't know if you can see me smiling under my mask," but she's like, "Yeah, I can see your grin through your mask because your cheeks are raised and what have you." So yeah, it's definitely interesting to practice that.
Yeah, it, yeah, it is. What you got to say about that, Jamal? About relationships? How can women find men, and how can men find women in this pandemic right now? About you know what I'm saying? Like as far as you got any pointers for our viewers, our
I
111?
mean, honestly, the best thing right now to keep it 100 is just be yourself. You know, and that's the biggest problem. Like, you got a lot of motherfuckers that's out here perpetrating, they faking and not being themselves. And at the end of the day, to keep it 100, if you don't just be honest with these females or with these men, people are gonna only be attracted to a representation of who they think you are. And then when they find out who you really are later on down the line, that's when you start having problems because you weren't real and honest with them up front. And right now, during this pandemic, is the best time to deal with somebody and be real and 100 with that person.
Yeah,
Because
I feel the
to
same
be
way.
honest with you, like, you can't really judge nobody because we all going through it. It's all a
Exactly.
struggle. It's a big ass grind. So to try to basically look down on somebody for something is some bullshit. Especially if it's somebody in the music industry. Like, you could be a nigga right now and lie and say, "Man, I was just about to get signed by Jive Records or whoever, nigga, or Universal, and then I lost my record deal because the pandemic popped off and I couldn't do my shows." You feel me? Like, or they
Yep.
didn't have no budget for me. You could be a nigga right now and lie about that. And I might start doing that shit. Be like, "Yeah, we was supposed to got signed to Universal, and we lost our record deal because that's what happened." But
So,
honestly, I ain't gonna do that.
so what would you? I know you said to fix somebody's problem, being honest, right? But
Mhm.
the ones that don't know how to be honest, or what do you say to somebody that is allergic to what you just said and they don't know how to be themselves? Like, what can they do? What can they do? The nerds, or what can people like? Tricks pay
All
for
right.
women with their money. So what can
Mhm.
they about fixing their problem on getting somebody that's natural, that naturally loves them?
I mean, they don't want nobody that naturally love them because if they do, they wouldn't be trying to pay for it.
That's true to a certain degree, but some people feel like I'm an ugly guy, or my looks, or I don't have fits, or I have a good job, so I just like to pay for their attention. So
Mm-hmm.
it's something like brushing your teeth or like going to work every day. You do it naturally, right? So even if it's wrong, they're doing it naturally. But I wouldn't really say, because they get upset when the girl divorced them or they leave them, right? So
Uh-huh.
I don't think they really like that, but they still they mentally they have a problem
Mm-hmm.
mentally because they're paying for something they know that can leave them at any time, and then they get upset when the girl leaves.
I mean, the thing is, you gotta look at it like this. At the end of the day that you be paying for a female just for her attention. But what you gotta do is be real and 100 within yourself, and understand that she really doesn't want you for, your money. She doesn't, I mean, no, she really doesn't want you for anything other than your money. and she doesn't want to really be with you. She just wants to be with the idea of you, you know? And the idea is you a motherfucker with money that she really wants to fuck with on that level, on that money tip. You feel me? And at the
Right.
end of the day, we have to be real and 100 within ourselves and be honest. And, we know people that are doing this shit, call them out on it. Fuck it. If that's one of your boys and one of your people's like, man, fuck that. Call them out on it, you know? And the
Right.
reason why I'm saying is because it's like, you can't never, hesitate. You feel me? You can't never hesitate to really be great. Sit your boy down, get your homeboy straight. Tell him that these chicks ain't about shit. They don't give a fuck. They'll just heat you up and fuck you like fuck on some insane type thing. Make you want to spend all your money. You think you got game? Nah, nigga, you got cash. And she got ass for that cash. Damn. Cut the shit like grass. Cut the shit like grass. Broken like glass. How am I gonna last? Whatever it might be. I'm in the white tee, like a thug, off them drugs, nigga, what I might be. But fuck it, I do my right thing like it's likely. And I wanna fuck with a bitch, it's most likely that I might be just on some cool shit, some smooth shit. Riding down the street in a whip that's the same color as Cool Whip. A sky blue Benz on some other type two shit. Nigga, if you knew that I'm cool kid, I'm rolling up blunts, I'm faded as fuck. I'm blowing up like a world trade, nigga, what's up? Ooh, that's crazy, I'm insane. Insane in the midnight, looking like I'm Dame. Dash. Trying to get cash and Dame Dollar. Crossing them over, about to make them holler. Yeah, I need me an Impala to hit some switches like I was hitting on them bitches, nigga, with the business. I don't get no kind of fuck up in the mouth like a dentist. You be fired, nigga. Like an apprentice. Get it. Now they don't
Right.
understand what it is that we might do. We might shock the game like Pikachu and come through, do what it is, and be kung fu like a Bruce Lee or Raichu. It's a capability. You can't see me because the real MC would be that beat me. Yeah, I do it consistently. Just know your history, not his story. They can tell us that bullshit and have us sitting there lying in that pulpit to the congregation, telling them lies, telling them that they're gonna be all right if they just talk. And don't tell them that they gotta put their work in. They don't tell them that you go out and be your own friend. They say stand true and then say it's worth. They only tell you that you gotta go ahead and go to church. They don't tell you that your church is where the soul dwells. You better know where. Cause you can be sold like seashells back in the day. When she wanna stay, you can get shot in the chest like Marvin Gaye. Don't play, cause your peeps make you pass away. You can be ride or die like Super Dr. Dre, and you can be dead like CJ or San Andreas. When you get shot, you're wasted, and you can't stay. It's the highest shit that we've seen. And we gonna be fresh. You a mask on Halloween, and you was thinking you fresh off methazine. That shit is funny. You dog use a fiend, a crackhead, a bass head. Now your face red. You talking shit, but you slow moving like the Matrix. It's kind of funny. You niggas just look at dumb. You crash check your dummies. These niggas don't want no money. That bitch had you over there doing crazy shit. Have you fucking with her boyfriend, talking about that's her best friend. Instead, that's her cousin, whatever you thought it was. You like, oh shit, that's cool. We can kick it. What? That's a hell no. I don't do that. I'm a pimp slash rapper. I knew that. Nigga, did you serve the news? These bitches have a walk. It's a brand new shoe. Now, that's a rhyme that I had from Mac Dre. RP to Mac Dre. Was listening to him the other day. He said, yeah, bitch, that's not my job. I only have a slide on a knob like corn on the cob. That if you talking shit to me, is just how it be. Like I said before, we gotta learn his story, our story, not his story. Bring the glory. We gotta know that we came through categories that they don't tell. It's how the black people came to America first. I'ma just go and kill this verse. We came over overseas 1,000 years ago. We was all up in California and into Mexico. We even went down to the Aztecs lands. Why you think over there in Egypt and down there where the Aztecs too is pyramids, bro? Out this pyramids, fool. You ain't think it's true? Now look, in the whole Western Hemisphere, they know that it's real shit. They try to fear. And when they try to say that we can't really conquer the cream shits, this is how we took off. We wasn't on slave ships. We came through years ago. This was Atlantis. Nigga, do you know It was across the Atlantic Ocean. We was floating. Nigga, not the only one. The beat is off, nigga. And you know I'm like, go hunt. Super Saiyan, flow, top down, going. Niggas knowing. I'm raining down on me, but you snowing. Coming down slow when I'm coming down hard. When we going down fast and we riding in the car. We certified stars. Blessed with them bars, and I can keep going rapping for hours. You can go and get wet like you stood under the shower, but I can jump over water and not get wet. You think I'm lying? Want to place a bet, nigga? I had a bitch whining like Keith Sweat, saying something just ain't right. So I be like a nightlight. Yeah, I be hitting them with the left and the right, knocking them out, punch a bitch in the mouth. She said she do it for clout. This is all freestyle, but the shit ain't free. It's a free game that I'm giving to you, my G. But these niggas thinking that it's real tough to go. And I had it cold, nigga, cold like weather in Kosovo. In the wintertime, we about to shine. Gotta catch 'em all. That's them Pokemons. Got 'em on their arm, like a lucky charm. Yeah, she magically delicious. A nigga been vicious. I come through washing them hoes like some dishes. Premonitions, these motherfuckers been tripping. I'ma just tell them that I came through with that kung fu. What the fuck you gon' do? How short hats like I'm Kong Lao. The Johnny K shades, nigga, is my own style. My head dots on that red eye like canos. The pussy wet and hot and spitting like volcanoes. But I just move cool with new metal chucks. Nigga, I moonwalk on top of magnets with metal chucks and don't give a fuck. I be like putting drink up in my cup and I'ma sip it till I'm fucked up. That's some real shit. Give me that Remy Mark and I'ma sip like, yeah, bitch. Street calls me Papa, knowing that I'm about to do this shit proper. I love it when they call me Big Papa. Now throw your hands in the air and be's a true player. Has my hands flow slowly through a hair. And I'm looking like, yeah, I'm up in there. And I be in my turn, dog, I'm the man. I ain't playing. Yeah. That's if you don't know, nigga, now you know. Uh, Shout out to my people over in Mexico. Hasta luego. Smoking on the fuego. Hasta luego. Hey. Smoking fuego. I got a couple bitches out here. Business if a nigga about to get it, I'ma go ahead and get it. Nigga, I'ma kill it, yeah, I'm about to go and kill it, yeah. Wild motherfucker been all up in the building. Hey, as we almost come to the end of the sweet spot, we're gonna bring the meditation session back next week. This was a dope episode, y'all. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. I'm running late. The phone's about to get ready to die. Shout out to my boy B Venom, the innate one. Shout out to Shellbird. Shout out to King Nova. Hey, shout out to TWZ Productions in the building. Funkalicious, Star Mob. You already know. Shout out to everybody on Twitch. My one viewer on Twitch. Shout out to my people that's in the party over there on Xbox Live. Give yourselves a round of applause. Hey, shout out to the 21 viewers and all the people that popped in on the stream club. Hey, all y'all some beautiful people. Thank you for rocking with us. I said I really wanna thank you, yeah. I said I wanna thank you rocking with your. I said I finally have the hurt.
Come to the sweet spot, where it's sweet, said just keeping hot, just keeping hot. Welcome to the sweet spot. Come on, get it spicy. Just keeping hot, just keeping hot, just keeping hot.
Yeah, alright. Hey Mike, let's play that sweet spot shit and let's get up out of here. We about to get about this motherfucker. Hey, let's play the theme song. What up? Hey, is my boy still here? Did he go to sleep? Where I put my phone at, man? If it's major, hit me on my pager. Bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it, ring my telephone. Alright. Alright, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I want to thank all y'all, for being just beautiful. Alright. Hey Mike, let's go. I can't hear the song, man. Is the song playing? Mm, 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 mm. Pretty sweet, he said, just keep it. Hey, what's wrong, man? I can't hear it, but and we out. My phone about to die